that's a dick palace.
Oh, Disney.
Yeah, right.
Welcome everybody to 5D1 Gaming presents The Wild Calling. So
I don't have a future. I can say that on the internet.
Fair enough.
So we've been
I need
on.
more medicine.
So last week we didn't stream because there was supposed to be a snowstorm
Makes all the snow we
and
had.
no snow whatsoever.
We were still
So-
on camera, but we didn't stream it.
Yes, that's very true.
If you want to follow us on camsoda.com/flamingrusty.
But we were able to go through and record a one shot that was that's for the holidays. So if anybody wants to check that out, it'll be available Christmas Day on our YouTube channel. So that'll be the 25th, which is Wednesday. But we will be releasing it at 8 a.m. instead of 8 p.m. for everybody to see. But start with the little niceties that we haven't done in a few weeks. So, if you're watching us on Twitch, get ahead and hit the follow. If you want to subscribe to us, get ahead and subscribe. We have 3 options. Not 5, but 3. I don't know why I put up 5 fingers. But it was a discount. But 3 fingers.
Pick 3, my lord.
Yes. 3, my lord. 3.
Yes, my lord.
So, we have the 3 options up there. This is standard Twitch stuff. Or if you want to link your Prime to your Twitch account, give 1 free subscription, which is a $5 subscription to any channel you want to give to. Hopefully it's us. You can get it, subscribe to us with your Twitch Prime. I know I do. I know you do. I know you do. Everybody should do. So, if you're watching us on YouTube, if you want to hit subscribe, hit the little thumbs up. Subscribe and hit the little bell. Get notified when we put up these videos. Which, by the way, if you watch us on Twitch, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday. And Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, will be released on YouTube.
Wouldn't it be
So-
great if the mics were muted this entire time?
Yes, it would be. That would be really,
happening.
really
Are
horrible.
they good?
No, we're good.
Are you
all,
sure?
all the
Where's my
lights,
coquito?
all
we-
the lights are on.
Is the thing even? Do we even see? Because remember the last time that we
That
didn't
has
even have the
happened
audio going.
several
Yeah.
times.
All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, we're good.
So everyone out there, we will be doing a special giveaway that we will be releasing on Instagram. So if you want to go by and check out our Instagram, we're starting it on the 16th. It's going to go for 10 days, all the way up to the 25th. 25th is the last day that you can enter. And we're going to be doing the drawing on the 26th. So on the 16th, check out the Instagram. We have a nice little splash screen for you guys so you can see what we're giving away, which is really good for everyone, and it is D&D related. So I hope everybody enjoys that.
Yeah, tag
It's
the
just a whole
picture,
bunch of
hashtag
nudes
meat
of
parade.
Rusty.
Yes.
Just a nude. Yeah. You rang.
No, go away.
Not again. With his knickers around his ankles.
Wow.
Start the game.
Welcome to the Disney Channel.
Oh,
So,
God.
Very nice.
That was
a little recap for you guys.
It's gonna be a weird week, guys. Strap
Yes,
in.
it's gonna be. Wow, it's gonna be. But we're gonna have the giveaway, so check that out. It's free for everybody to enter, so hopefully you all check it out and go ahead and follow the instructions that we're gonna have up on there. So it's gonna be on our Instagram, so just search up 5D1 Gaming. But anyway, we shall go to the next one, which is the recap.
It's been like 2 weeks. What happened?
A little recap, yes.
You.
Polar bear illness, like waka waka.
Waka waka?
So,
Waka waka.
as a
love the
recap,
Muppets so much.
you all, upon banishing
what's this?
a strange being that Gavril brought into this world through a special little portal, figuring out what he's going to do, rolled a natural 20 on his intelligence check, which going to happen. He's going to pick the best thing possible. So, out he went. In the process,
Pretty sure he had the
murdered everyone in your crew with
Almost.
a bunch of zombies. Almost.
the other ones?
Left Mikey.
The ones that I had given you?
So,
My book and library.
but
do you have the notes that I gave you? Library notes? Oh, was that not what you wanted? Oh, my bad.
I hate you.
All right, listen. I have notes.
But
I'm not claiming ownership.
with that out there, seeing your crew damaged, mostly dead, Hemo using his little walkie-talkie sending stone, whatnot, he made a little contact with Aris, and he showed up in his flying ship. Not too shabby.
No.
Supplied you all 4 crew members because the way that your ship was built, it was built to run on a small crew. And off on your way you went. You all...
Got in a fist fight with an albatross.
Yep. On your traveling, you came across
Take that, Aaron Chopo.
a few sketchy pigeons, seagulls, albatrosses,
Albatri?
Albatri?
Albatrosses.
Yes. And then through the traveling, you set off to go to Premouth, which is one of the local cities, almost the closest one to where you guys are. Figuring that you were going to get a crew there. You were told that it would take about 3 to 4 days to get there. Right now, you guys are in the middle of the 3rd day through training and almost failing with your training with Mikey earlier in the day. The conversation between both Brutus and Rusty, and the basic craziness that Hemo brings to the table.
Yet stability.
You guys are kind of like, right now you're midday. You're still traveling. You are actually steering the ship right now. But with that, you guys can kind of do different things, or if you want to rest. I mean, looking at it with the setback that you've had from the first day with the night travel.
Me.
Yeah, I'll make it up to you. I'm not a zombie. Fuck, we're lost.
I know exactly where we are.
You'd figure
We're
it's
not where we're supposed to be.
You're not. At this point, you think you would be at the city, and you're not, and you're still out to sea. So you don't know when you're gonna show up. But it's all up to you guys what you guys want to do for the rest of the day. So you, Rusty, you have 2 study sessions available to you.
Did I scry it?
I don't remember if you scry. I think you did scry because you said that you were going to need to do it the next day because you scried and failed in the morning. So, because you studied once, and then you tried to scry, and it failed, and you weren't. Oh no, you did pass, and you saw that he was just basically steering his ship for 10 minutes. I think it was.
Yeah, but then we scried on King Mogan after that, and I think that failed. Did it?
Yeah, that did happen.
Yeah.
Oh
that
no!
was like the first.
You tried to. I'm sorry. It's been 2 weeks. You tried to scry on Gavril. Not Gavril.
Mogan.
No, it wasn't.
Mowgli.
No, it wasn't.
Hello?
Yeah, you tried to scry on Varys, and you failed.
Who's Varys?
It's in the notes he gave you.
He is a half-elf.
Isn't that on the Tuesday game?
Yeah, you tried to scry on Varys, and it failed.
Yeah, that was the day before, right?
That was this morning.
I'm watching the tapes.
Go ahead.
I see you guys flip.
This is why we don't take breaks. Can't remember anything.
When we're having actual avalanches, we can't do anything.
We'll Skype in on our cell phones and everyone can watch us.
I was
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything that I have like planned to do, so
nope.
All right.
I will just take 2 study sessions and
All
then
Roll me 2. Roll me 2 intelligence checks.
I could give myself an 8.
But why would you do that?
Comedic relief. Is that a 9? It's a 9, right? Yeah. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Things are getting easier.
It
Making
gets
headway.
a new excerpt.
Well,
All right. Before I read this,
now mind you, this is you studying through it. And this isn't like the next entry. These aren't the next entries that you're coming across. These are entries that seem important. They have little bits of information that mean something to you.
So you're trying to tell me nothing happened for 39 years?
Yeah,
That's 21. Give me 2.
you actually do.
You see? Chat? If you wish it, it happens.
Also, hand me your dice and I will bless them for you. En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu.
Okay.
No, last time they were all sticky. What?
That's because you put them in your mouth, first of all.
You caught me.
Bro, like, come on. Why do you gotta call him out on camera?
Because he did it on camera.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I remember that. We have an emoji for that.
Yeah, we do. We do.
The emoticon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The hemo vomit.
Rainbow.
Rainbow
Yeah.
vomit.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah,
It's a natural 21. And then we have the Flamin' Rusty
Yeah, old flaming roasting.
for the
Don't
nat
do that on
1.
me, chat.
So, while you're doing that, the rest of the group, you guys go through the normal thing. Right now,
Yeah, I'm just steamboat Mickeying. I'm just like whistling and fucking
Okay.
doing shit.
You're steering. Costos, when we last left off, you were kind of failing throughout like the previous day to the morning on your rolls. You figured you would just take this time and more center yourself. You know, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
So it's up to you what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take some time, regroup, refresh, and maybe get in 1 hour worth of session before we dock.
Okay. Well, you're still out to sea,
Oh.
so
It's
nobody's
midday, so
really
it's
like.
until, like the ass end of the day to get there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I made that up, but Doug agreed, so yes.
It floats.
He said it takes 3 days. He said it's in the middle of day 3. That's
It's
max.
3 days travel if you didn't screw up throughout the night.
Boom. You see what you did?
You're welcome.
Turn Mikey into our own little mercenary.
How are we looking on food-wise? You would think that there's a little bit of...
I mean, you're coming to the end of the stew. It's now a stew. You know, like it's
now a thick concentrate.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's all the... It's oh boy, is it heavy. It's thick.
Yeah,
It's a thick boy.
it's like 3 days old, getting close to that.
Yeah.
It doesn't-
It probably tastes better now than it did at the beginning.
It tastes like the rabbit stew at this point.
What, the
venison?
The venison?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I could have put it in the bag of clothing and
Yeah, you
maintained
gotta.
it, but I decided to just let it fester. Yeah.
Fester or ripen?
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Add a little yeast to it.
It's
Somehow you get venison bread.
Wine.
venison wine. You poke it and it just starts.
Tax back.
You're
Roll
right.
initiative.
That was a fucking thing, or it's a Christmas episode. all
Yeah,
over again.
we were just talking
right.
about that earlier today.
Do you have a stapler?
Not with staples.
What's
So the
its
answer-
function?
So the answer is yes.
Yeah, but
It's
can't use it.
non-functioning.
I didn't just want to say yes because he would
You
have.
pull a stapler out of somewhere, bro? You're like, hold on, let me check my pockets.
oh shit! Oh, true.
He shows up with one of the mini staplers. You're like, do you carry that around with you all the time?
You never know when you need a staple things.
Staples.
Oh yeah, and hold on.
Yeah.
Staple remover.
Those are sharp.
How about scissors? You got scissors?
I think I took them all upstairs.
Do you have a glue stick?
I don't want a glue stick.
Yeah. I was doing some stuff
What
upstairs.
about a make your
some
own sock
crafting.
puppet kit?
Some crafting.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Holy shit!
God.
I might need that later.
Oh my God, there is. There's a sock,
Yeah,
there's a
there
sock
is.
puppet making kit right there.
Yeah, it's kid stuff, man.
But
But anyway,
I'll figure something out for food, and I'm gonna take the morning routine with Mikey. I'm gonna
well, you're already through the morning. This is mid-afternoon.
mid afternoon. All right.
Because if you remember, you didn't do too well.
Then I'm gonna go over to Hemo and ask him to produce dry leaves again. Hey, Hemo.
Hello. Fuck, it's been 2 weeks. Buongiorno.
Wrong character. Wrong character. First of all,
Whoops. Oh, hey.
I need
Okay, Cosmos.
I need some more leaves.
Sure.
In here with the knife.
Leaves.
Thank you.
You just remove
Yeah.
yourself. I leave.
Yeah. Yeah. Exit stage left. He's reading the wrong parts of the script.
Yo, for real. That's my line. All right, then yeah, go back down, find Mikey, and reconvene
Okay.
training.
So you place it all down. Same thing.
Yes, same thing, and what's it called? This time they're more closer together.
Mhm.
The radius is a lot smaller,
Mm-hmm.
and there's more ball bearings.
Cal is so
About.
inefficient. He has scissors.
He doesn't have them.
No, I don't have.
There's a hole punch.
I could have give you scissors later. Like
No, this is urgent.
you could have waited for break. I would have gave you scissors on break. But anyway.
Don't let them judge you, Chad. Just do you, boo-boo. All right.
But yeah. You go through it. You make the smaller radius.
And the
Still
bell's
the belt.
on the inside of my
Okay.
my lapel thing.
You definitely hear him slipping on the ball bearings and crunching on the leaves at this point. He was able to get like a good 5 feet in, sneaking in, and then that's where he kind of faltered. But that's where the training kind of leads to, where you follow up with explaining to him what he needs to do and whatnot.
Okay.
I mean, you're in the bowels of the ship. Like, it's literally super dark, and he can't see. He doesn't have dark vision. He's a human kid.
Is he barefoot or?
Yet. He doesn't have dark vision
We're
yet.
gonna install them. What the internal Magekio is that you're gonna give him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The
I'm
what?
gonna teach him how to read the stone and
I know the procedure for that.
and do all the
Where's
things.
the Kages?
Huh?
What?
Yes, exactly.
Infinite Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, I mean, but he has boots on. But
Okay.
Were they made
they're
for walking?
makeshift boots.
Makeshift boots.
They make them for walking?
Yes,
Wow.
Is that just what they do?
yes, exactly what they do.
I tell him, I'm gonna, Mikey, do me a favor. Try this. Take your boots off.
All right.
I want you to feel the ground before you step. And if you feel something there, avoid the step.
Same result.
Same results.
Really eloquent.
Gets about 5
Crunch,
5
crunch.
feet in, and you can hear the crunching, and he almost slips on a few of the ball bearings. All right.
Okay.
So from there, you kind of lead up and you teach them certain things and what not to do and what to do. Secretive things that you were only taught in your hometown. So the rest of you guys,
I don't give him the full recipe, but just enough for him to let him hopefully click on his own.
okay.
That could be a thought to try to turn it into an assassin.
Yeah.
What else do you do with them? What do you mean? You don't love them.
Roll
forever,
me.
do you?
Well, I mean, their parents didn't, so.
Ouch! Wow.
Hashtag more orphans.
Well then.
But without orphans, we wouldn't have Batman, right?
Holy shit, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me a quick survival check.
Not 20.
Thank you.
That was a waste of an turn 20 for yourself.
Not wasting if you're proud of them.
If I touch fingered a died, is it mine?
touch fingered, don't you stay away from my shit.
Is it that kind of stream?
It is now.
Because it wasn't working very well.
Just orphans and thinker stuff over here on 521 Gaming, guys.
Leveling.
Is it? Someone give me a level.
In 2 weeks, that'll change.
Oh, it's so level?
Is that correct?
No, that's a 5.
That's a 5.
Come on.
You drown.
I know, right?
You drown.
That's an 8.
Okay. So, does Brutus want to do anything during his time? Or
Yeah, I want to look around and see if there's any gear for fishing.
roll an investigation real quick.
11.
Searching around, you do find a whaling
They seem
spear.
to be random.
Whaling.
They
Does
just
Brutus
appear
know what that is?
Is
Because I
that how
don't.
they work?
Yeah. I mean, you can tell. I mean, it's built. It's got the hooked barb on the end of it, and from there you can see Normally it would be rope that would be tied on the end, but this one is a thin, twisted metal chain. It's a little lightweight.
There's a
and
dude
whatnot.
holding on to it. He's just like, call me Ishmael. That's how you know it's for whaling.
Go up to the top deck and I attempt
Moby
to use
Dick.
it.
There you go.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
I'm cultured.
Yeah, you're fine.
Wild 20. I had to do math.
Okay. In there, you don't see very many whales around here or large aquatic beings. You do see a couple dolphins that are kind of going up next to the next to the ship.
Next to the fuck.
Yeah, that's where the dolphins are. Welcome to 5v1. Where the dolphins are next to the fuck.
Mute my phone.
Welcome to 5v1. Fuck.
You do see some dolphins that are kind of keeping up with the ship.
Is it the same school that Emo was swimming with? Did he get that with his intelligence check?
You don't need to. You can look over and you
No,
can
I'm
see
saying,
that-
did he get it with his intelligence check? So he's just like, ha, I'm a dog, and just starts spearing
didn't see that.
dolphins. Okay. Oh, you didn't see that?
No, he didn't see
No,
that.
but he told us about it.
Yeah, but you know about it. You just don't know if it's the same one.
What would Brutus do? What would
the-
new Brutus do?
Yeah, that should be the
You
question.
would anoint the spear first and then hawk it at him.
I bless you.
That's my line.
Tuna fish.
Still also his line, yeah.
Still,
My line, yeah. Like, how long is the chain? Approximately.
hit Kuna with chain.
This one is about 30 to 40 feet.
Okay.
It just gets thicker as it reaches the actual ship.
Is it? It's not attached to the ship, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's got a hook for that.
Okay, I throw it into the water and just wait to see what happens, if anything.
Okay.
You know how spears work, right?
Yes, I'm fully aware of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you have
So-
to aim it at something.
He described it as a hook, so I'm thinking.
You
hey,
throw it in the water,
every treasure
and
for pirates.
it is a trailing fishing line at this point.
You're welcome.
All right.
We're gonna get some dolphins.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys go through everything that it is that you're doing. Reach the end of the night. Cassos, what were you cooking? You might want to turn that off.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm. Cause for some reason the chat's no longer showing up here, so I'm trying
Sorry.
to get this
Well-
to pop up.
we can figure it out later.
Hey, we'll figure that thing out.
Apples and peanut butter are really good.
When I'm done and I've reached my revelation, I would like to inform the group.
Oh yeah. Well, whatever he cooks, that's what he's gonna cook dinner. And this is kind of like your second check.
I hope it's not squirrels again.
What'd you catch?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know.
Didn't catch anything. Just threw a
It's just
fishing line in
dragging.
the water and it's dragging behind that ship right now.
Hoping for buried treasure.
So
picks up
what were you
magic
going
items.
to
Yeah.
cook?
Right?
I have nothing much. I mean, I have the other 50 pounds of deer meat. I've got the frog's legs, which I'm not too excited to cook.
They're delicious. Trust me.
Why?
Actually, we don't like fox legs.
Oh
What's
yeah,
that?
because he got killed by a frog. That's why.
No, I meant because I've eaten them before, and I don't.
They're not that bad.
Not that bad is exactly my thoughts.
Especially if it's just
But not.
Yeah, no, I kind of want to see what Brutus is going to catch to see what I cook, because I don't have anything.
I mean, you don't really know what the hook is in there. You've been down below at this point.
Well, then I go up. I'm
I
gonna
mean-
see
And
what
then
the
you
rest
stay
of the-
there.
What the rest of the party's doing.
There's a
They're all doing their own thing. Like Brutus is just standing on the side looking over. You know,
Steamboat Willie.
If you were to go over, you would see that there would be a school of dolphins that are just kind of right next to the boat. You look up, you see Hemo. He's steering the ship,
I go up to
keeping
Hemo.
it true.
Are there any fishing rods on the boat?
Hmm?
Are there any fishing rods on the boat, like actual rods?
Did you miss that whole thing that he asked? There were
Yes,
any
he
fishing
did.
rods?
I did.
Yeah, he was trying to
I
fix
Mhm.
the Twitch chat.
Oh, no.
Didn't find it. He
Okay.
didn't find any fishing rods.
Okay, cool. I go up to Hemo. Hey, Hemo, is it possible for you to fashion me a fishing pole of sorts?
Oh, I'm not sure how effective it'll be, but yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Cool.
Fine.
Yep, you have a vine.
I pick up the vine. Is it limp?
Yes.
Oh, there's a limp ass vine, bro.
101 powers activate. Form of a stick.
I tug at the vine with all of my might. Does it snap?
Yes.
Okay. Then.
What do you
vine.
mean it snaps? Make me roll a nature check to see if it snaps.
It's a vine.
Yeah, I know. There's some powerful vines.
Tarzan can freaking swing on a vine.
Haven't you ever seen Jumanji? Or like
Facts.
a whole house?
It's a standard vine with your
I
normal
didn't say it
strength.
was a standard vine.
You pull on it, you tug on it, and it starts to tear and snaps in half.
Hold on, let me try that again.
I'm not catching anything with this.
How was that one, Doug? How was that vine that I made?
Do you,
Put some strength into
do
that
you-
shit, man.
Do you pull on it?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna pull on it. This is taking a weird turn.
It snaps.
It snaps again.
It's a standard vine.
Hold on. I fucking make 2 vines and I braid them together.
Okay. Do you pull on it?
Of course I'm gonna pull on it.
Okay.
Why do you make vines? Why not make sticks?
I can't make sticks, I don't think.
You're not.
As you
Can you? Like try?
I could try and make a stick.
as you pull on it,
It's
it
gonna
gives a
snap.
little bit of resistance. All right. But you can feel that you're really stretching it. I mean, it's braided, so but it's just twisted the two. There's nothing holding it together.
Damn, if only we knew the fabrication spell. I don't.
Okay. Way to give me hope there, bro. Hey, Mo, could you make me a 3rd vine, please?
Yeah, no, not a problem. Vine.
And I proceed to weave the vine together properly, knotted at both ends.
Pretty strong 10-foot vine, bro.
Yes, that's all I needed.
10 feet's only gonna get like 2 feet in the water.
I'm gonna be looking for
Dolphins.
thin string, yarn, thread, something.
Well, the rusty beard hair.
I'm gonna make a fucking fishing pole. Whether it's a limp,
You could take, you're talking to me, like you want to like make like a fishing pole or something like that?
yeah.
You could take, one of the mop sticks. Try and fashion it to the end of that. Or if you really just want fish, I could do that thing where I turn into a giant sea creature and gather them.
Oh, we could try that once more. Potentially sell some at the
I'll
port.
make another vine.
There's another vine.
I'm gonna end up with a fucking 4 braid vine and fashioning it into a whip eventually. This is
Vine whip.
It snaps.
Wait, hold on.
Fine.
I got something that I feel like we could potentially do something with. I take the hand crossbow that I have out of the bag of holding. It's turtle loot, if you don't remember those turtles that killed us. Turtle loot. I have it literally written under turtle loot. I have 2 short swords, a hand crossbow, and 37 bolts.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, so what we could do is we could take some of the rope from the netting over there, tie it to the bolt, and try and like shoot it in and spearfish with the.
that seems more feasible than what I wanted to do.
We'll see how it goes.
Let me do that.
So, as you take the hand crossbow, you take the tiny bolt. It's a good, like, I don't know, about 5 to 6 inches of
Yeah.
this bolt.
Better idea. So with the crossbow bolts, so
Well, it's a hand crossbow bolt.
it is a hand crossbow bolt. Yes,
Yes.
that is correct. It's okay.
They're a lot smaller.
So we're gonna get grab the thinnest string you can find from the nets. Like not as super thin, but thin enough.
I'm looking for 16 gauge string.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Okay. He gives it to me. I chop the end.
You get
of-
about 20 feet of it.
I chop it
you're
at the
able
end
to
of the
unravel.
bolt, like make a notch, right? Put the string there. Use mending to close the end of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I give it to him, and I do it with several more.
Okay.
So now I have how many bolts?
Several more
Several.
than one.
Several more than one.
It's gonna take me a little bit of time. It'll probably take me.
You have time.
You get 8.
Hey, it works. 8 bolts.
You get 3.
Fuck.
I roll for that.
Hey, you said 8.
Yeah.
You didn't even let me give you a roll of d20.
You get 40.
What'd you roll?
17
17?
naturally. Plus it's
Okay.
a nature check.
That would be a nature.
Let the boy fish.
Yeah, right. 24.
You get 8.
All right, we're back to 8.
They all snap.
They all snap.
Oh, snap.
You shoot the water and there's a micro explosion as it all fizzles
And-
in the dust.
Yeah.
with a 24, you can feel that they're pretty aerodynamic. He did it just right, to where you don't think that it would impede on that much on firing them from the hand crossbow.
Okay.
I know my wood.
Does Costas look at a hand crossbow and he's like, what is this used for?
Yeah, no. Just so you know, it's a light weapon.
I'm proficient in it. We're Gucci. And you said each bolt has about 30 foot of string attached to it?
You haven't really messed with hand crossbows, so I mean, you think that it could be that distance.
Okay. I go over to the edge of the boat. I tie the other end of the bolt, or the string, to my waist.
Okay.
You're a brave man. It's like,
All right.
oh, your waist, you don't hit the Kraken. You shot the Kraken.
You hit a Kraken.
Where did Costas go? For a swim? Yeah, exactly.
On second thought, I'm going to tie it to the end of the
No,
boat,
you tied it to your waist.
the railing.
Tied it to your waist.
The first one, at least.
They snap.
It takes my belt with me. With it.
Can I just be like sitting in my room and like reading a book and out the
Bam!
photos?
Word from Warhol. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Was that my cat?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have lost a D8. Don't move.
Don't move when it's a D4.
Yeah, that's when it's dangerous.
Oh yeah, Legos. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you tied it to your waist, and then what do you do?
Yeah.
I feed the bolt through the hand crossbow,
Alright.
over top of the
Okay.
hand crossbow, so that it's completely clear.
Okay.
Bowstring and such, and I cock it back and I take aim and wait for a fish to break the water,
All right.
or at least something that I would think would be close.
Me.
Okay.
Happen to see a fucking seagull.
Albatross carries him away.
The whole thing, you're waiting there. Nothing is coming to the surface of the water. You know, you're giving it a good stare down. You don't see anything other than, occasionally the dolphins will come back and they'll be right next to the ship. Roll me a perception check real quick.
Dolphin steak. Yes,
11.
Anthony.
Yeah. So Doug,
11.
while I'm seeing him do that, I see he's like struggling. I speak dolphin at the dolphins, and whatever, and I'm
There you go.
and what is it? I'm like, but I'm telling the dolphins to try and school fish over to us. Because I was friendly with most of them except for the one.
Okay.
No.
Animal handling.
Oh my
One.
God, dude, we have
roll
dolphin
me
herding.
intelligence check on trying to speak to them. For the language.
I have speak of beast and leaf. I can just
Okay.
do it.
There we go. So I need you to roll me a persuasion check.
Why not animal handling? Give me more points. Persuasion 8.
8.
Yeah, that's it.
What would it have
I'm
been
not
if it was
charismatic.
animal handling?
If it was animal handling, it would have been a 12.
It still wouldn't have done that.
So they're like, oh, fuck you. I'm like, aim for the dolphins.
As you're trying to speak over to the side of the dolphins, you're the one in the back is the one that's continuously talking to you, and as it's going down, it comes up and it goes, bro, it goes down. Nope.
These dolphins are just like those
Nope.
trees.
And those commoners. And those pirate kings.
I'm like, I tried to convince him to help school some fish, and he said, nope, bro.
He sounded just like a Gordon Slayton's. And the king.
I completely forgot this entire time I have a bow of light on my person.
Just shooting nuclear warheads into the water. I know how to fish. Got one.
Got one.
Hey, give magical items, don't even use them.
Yeah, right? I was actually just going through my list of stuff that I have. But anyway, I don't know, I give up on the fishing and I just take practice shots at the mast. This is going to be dangerous and really
see what you made happen?
bad.
All right. I mean, you guys do see him. He starts to get ready to aim for the mast.
I don't see him.
I do, because I was paying attention to this. What are you doing?
Well, I'm not quite sure how. Never really fired a crossbow. So.
I'm renting this. This is a rental. Please don't shoot it.
It's a lease. I have to give it back.
I did not get the optional insurance.
Yeah.
Fuck it, it's a rental.
No, that's not that. That guy's scary-ish. He has a flying boat.
Chalk it up to normal wear and tear.
No, just don't shoot the boat. Give me that. It's mine. I'm trying to take it from him. No.
No!
Take it.
Listen, fuck with these kids.
These kids.
These kids.
You were trying to shoot it backwards the whole time, too.
I'm gonna shoot myself eventually.
But anyway, through your normal, blah 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 of you doing your things.
No.
What are you
Give me
cooking?
that.
If I take my eye out, do you guys call me Kitty Wop?
We do now.
Yeah. That's canon.
So after your few failures, you figure that you're going to go down and cook something for the crew.
Hemar, I'm going to need to borrow a few more of those spices. I need something that'll go well with frog's legs.
We just jam them in the holes in the boat and try and make more of a mess.
No,
He was annoyed with you because he's like, here's this thing. I saw you struggle. I'm trying to help you out. And you're like, I'm going to fuck up your shit. And I'm like, no, you get nothing. That's what being grounded's like. You deserve that.
You're grounded for the day.
You're grounded.
He is the
Ask
captain
Chemo
now.
tomorrow.
Ask Chemo tomorrow. Is that what it is? It's a 24-hour reset.
Yeah.
I go back down to the galley and I try to whip something
you
up
make
with.
bland soup for everyone.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of dried fish.
I'm gonna try to make something with what I have.
Okay.
Leftover fruits and spices that I'm pretty sure I didn't use all of it. I
Okay.
didn't use all of it.
So as you're, you already rolled for it.
Did I?
That's why I had you roll a survival check in the beginning.
Oh, for cooking?
You got an 8.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
It's gonna
tastes like
shit. Shit.
because I didn't think that you were gonna go firing off.
I shoot the guards.
It's pretty much how it goes nowadays. Everybody's gotta have a story.
So, as you're cooking along, you feel that this is pretty good. As you're cooking it, you bring up this to the main deck. There's a little bit left over from the venison that is a little questionable at this point. It's edible, but I mean it's been there for 3 days, and but there is a new stew that's out for you guys if you guys would like to try.
This is like
It is as you look in, it is sort of like a white sauce, and you can see that there is like the dried fish that is inside it. It's kind of like floating around,
I take 2 bowls.
Okay.
I smell it. Does it smell good?
Smells like dried fish.
Yeah, so why not?
Okay. So,
If it tastes terrible, I want to make it taste better.
it tastes
Like
it
my
tastes
bowl.
pretty bad.
specifically. Oh, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty
All right,
bad.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to flavor it.
When you
I'm
try
like, this
to
is so good.
when you try to chew on the fish, it's rubbery and hard at the same time.
Like a Kong toy.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he chews on dog. He's a dog. He's a dog. That works.
Oh.
So, you would think that dried fish is all right by itself,
Yeah.
but being cooked in this white sauce, it is. It's kind of not turned, but it's definitely not dried fish anymore. So, as you guys are sitting there, if you'd like to discuss something,
I make mine taste bad. I'm like, thank you.
Yep.
What did you just attempt to do?
I presto my soup and make it taste
How
better.
did you do that? Okay.
I'm looking at him, just sprinkling herbs into
I'm
them.
getting better. Yeah. It's so.
maybe I shouldn't have punished him.
It's so good. Bam, bam, bam. Just crushing shit and throwing it in. I'm like, oh wait, I see him like throwing it over his shoulder. I'm like, wait.
I figured you have like 3 calloused fingers, just good for crushing
Yes.
it up. You're just like,
They're made of roots.
they're made of vines.
Yeah,
They snap. They
Yeah,
snap
they
immediately.
snap. Yeah. Oh. What?
Oh, Kevin, yeah. That's why you did it.
I've been practicing.
He has been practicing.
I'm proud of you.
It's horrifying in the house at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just here. And the hallway, I think it's like the sharks and jacks.
I was just thinking.
But
Gentlemen, I've come to another discovery.
Oh, neat. What did you find out?
Sladens is actually referenced multiple times in this book.
Interesting.
Whatever happens to be here was directly under our noses the whole time. Do I know about how long ago this was written?
About a week ago. There we go. Go.
It'll be a difficult check, but
I mean, if you're to put,
roll
if
me a
the-
history
if
check.
the DC's 37, I don't want to roll it.
Well, DC doesn't in 5th edition. DC does not go higher than 30.
Unless
You
you,
saw
want
your-
it to, Doug.
You saw yourself rolling an 18. And outside of the
History
roll,
check.
Die.
No, that's a natural 3. Ruh-roh.
No, he just searching through your
time
Rolodex
ago.
of a mind,
That is an 11.
and wow, that's really good history.
Yeah, I'm proficient.
Searching through your Rolodex of your mind, you don't come across any information really that you can remember.
Okay. Roughly. Estimate.
Actually, now that we're on
No
that
estimation.
subject, how do you organize your mind? Is it a Rolodex? Is it a phone book? Is it a filing cabinet? A to Z? 1, 2, 3?
It's like a bunch of little tiny Rusties running around a business complex that's on fire.
Yeah. They all have faxes in their hands.
Yeah.
It's like, sheer chaos.
That's a fax.
And then every once in a while, someone opens up like a conference room door and is like, "You remember something?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ah, yes, now I remember."
The fucked up part is every paper is a dot matrix paper
Yeah,
from
no,
like the 80s.
exactly.
It's got the tear
It's
signs
been-
on it.
It's all in binary.
Yeah. But anyway,
So anyway, gentlemen, I was reading and I came across a 0110010101101.
That's exactly what we hear. We're just like, why? Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I've never read a book like that.
Yeah.
What are zeros and ones?
No, legitimately, shit. Legitimately, Sladens was referenced multiple times in this document. Something of importance must have happened there a long time ago, and I still would like to head there and check it out.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Once we get the crew from this other place, that's exactly where we were headed.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it seemed like pretty weird that all that stuff happened in Sladens.
Do you
That's
know?
the same type of energy-ish.
Yeah, well, apparently these things were crawling out of the ground around there, so.
Yes, I do remember.
Well, out of portals. Dordles. Door
Maybe,
portals.
maybe I read incorrectly.
No, 'cause
Oh.
remember we ran into those that came up the ground before he.
In the marketplace, right?
Yes, when we chased
Gentlemen,
him down.
I believe that this is referring to a subterranean culture.
that's when he chased them down. Through the marketplace. Showed up.
Yes,
A subterranean culture?
yes.
Huh.
Well, the Drow were of underground, and they wanted to reclaim the land above ground, from what I remember.
Reclaim? Wait, what? What? What?
That was in the
What?
book.
What? Right here?
That was in his book that
that was in
they
his book.
researched in the library.
And I read that. Did I
The
read that?
Underdark. Yeah, you
Yeah, it's
did.
his notes, yeah.
Alright. Did I read it? Okay, then I have knowledge of it. Yes, actually, quite yes. Yeah. But it does reference some sort of temple or something, and somebody coming and being a necromancer and looking for horns of some sort. I believe that's what the translation was.
Well, see, when we had been in Sladens, we attempted to find more information about this. They did not want to give us any information.
Wow.
I don't think it's that they didn't want to. I think it was so long ago that it was all lost, is what we had gathered.
Well, we're going to have to poke around diligently until we can find this place.
I'm curious if the gentleman that's in the loony bin might still have some information to give us.
Costas, how many times
son
have I
of the
told you
farmer?
I'm in my right mind?
Not you.
Maybe. I mean, he was pretty crazy. We helped him out, like calmed him down and stuff like that, but he didn't really have any information for us. I feel like he kind of is a little corrupted now. He can't really articulate.
Maybe new ideas have formed in his mind that
It
were
has
not there
been
before.
exactly.
It's been a couple.
It's been
months.
about 2.5 months.
It has been some time.
We have been through some bullshit for 2.5
Yeah.
months.
So it's settled then. We go back to Sladens and see what we can dig up.
We already figured that out.
Yes.
2 weeks ago on 5 different games.
Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Central Standard Time.
The plugs are real.
Yes. So anyway,
I gotta tell him the other one.
But yeah, some sort of horns, relics, somebody searching, killing people for it, looking for it, something temple. Yes.
Yeah, I told you there's that one gem, or half of a gem, that you can have when we get back there.
What kind of horns does it say?
Because the one horn we did have was what's his faces?
The
Magnus.
Minotaur.
The Minotaur.
Yes.
The excerpt from the book says there was a man that showed up to Sladen's last week. He wanted us to assist him in finding some items located nearby, horns of some sort. When we denied helping, he became angry and summoned a legion of undead from the ground itself.
That seems unreasonable.
We lost many people, many good people, friends, family, loved one. I cannot believe someone would do this. He caused so much death.
And no word of them finding said horns and artifacts.
It goes on to say, a group of adventurers came today looking for the man that caused so much death. The leader, Predel. You pronounce it.
Prendel.
Grindel.
The Crimes of Grindelwald is an amazing man. He healed so many of our people. He stated that what this man has been causing is pure chaos in this world, and he has left a wake of death behind him. If someone with this power is in this world, what will happen to us all? Something happened in Sladen's, and I'd like to find out what.
Was that you or was that the excerpt?
Oh,
The last sentence.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay.
I probably shouldn't be looking at the book while I talk, but
Yeah.
you know.
I was mildly confused for a second.
I don't get to spend a lot of time around people.
Yeah, no, so we will absolutely go back to Sladen. So it would be nice to sleep in my own bed again.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do have a home.
Yeah, we have a home.
And no
And a
couch.
potion of climbing.
And a potion of climbing.
And a key that goes nowhere.
That's not true. It goes to a lock.
But we don't know where the luck is. Maybe it's
Cleveland
holding the
never told me
relics.
that.
I
I
swear.
feel like we're slightly more well-traveled now, so we may be able to find a use for it.
We're gonna be level 18 and like fleeing an ancient red dragon's lair, and then there's gonna be a locked door, and they're gonna be like, "Wait, try the key." Ah!
Oh, it's a Boston market? They don't just put those anywhere.
It's like Resident Evil. It just tells you you don't have any use for this anymore.
Yep,
Would you like to
exactly.
discard it?
Yeah.
No, I'm holding on.
Dibs. Might need it. I need it later.
Wouldn't that be something if that key actually held the relics?
Yeah. So anyway, gentlemen, I believe we should get along with this traveling montage and start being on the way.
On the road again.
Yeah, I push play on the ghetto blaster that I have on the deck, and we go.
So
It plays an 80s like soft rock training montage song, and we're all just sailing together, all legs up, Captain.
You go through the night. Are you staying up, or are you all going to bed?
Clarence.
I would have offered.
Clarence comes up to you and, yes, sir.
I'm gonna make Napsy poodles. Can you direct the boat in that direction?
Yes.
Thank you.
What are these poodles expensive?
Who's Napsy?
Who's next?
Why does it
Okay.
poodles?
So you guys all sleep through the night.
The fancier version of me.
Clarence hears right below him. Here's a and he looks around and he's trying to figure out where it's coming from.
He doesn't start counting sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
About
A 2, a 3, 3 licks.
About an hour later, he doesn't hear it anymore. But you all sleep through the night. Coming to, you see Clarence. He's up on the top. He's staring.
Hey, bud. I look to see what our bearings and see if I know if we're still heading in the correct direction.
Okay. Roll me a survival check.
21?
All right.
Come on.
21. You're definitely more westward. You feel like he kept you on pace. He was a good sailor. Deserves a treat.
Good job. Clarence. Here's some pocket food. We keep it
Pocket
for just
bacon.
this occasion. Pocket meat, exactly.
Give him the dilly weed.
Nope,
So-
this is a clean ship.
That's a clean shit.
Piling mushrooms in my
We don't want the pirate captain to know that we're doing drugs on his shit.
Yeah, right. Dosing
Wait.
his boys.
You can take over.
You're our crew now.
You're still
mushroom implant.
you're still in the open sea at this point.
Yeah.
So, But you can feel that he kind of kept you pretty good on course. I rolled a natural 19 for his.
Nice. Yeah, you did a great job, Clarence. Thank you.
Yep. Is there anything you guys want to do for the morning?
Yeah.
Importance rolls.
Okay. So as you go across the morning, you have a study session available right now for you.
Yeah, I
If you
want to do something, but I need to come up with a name real quick.
Take your time.
Okay.
Dun, dun,
Everyone else?
David, what are you
Anything?
doing in the morning? Brutus, what's happening?
I am going to wake up and pray to my
Robert put
God.
on a little makeup?
Yes.
You're gonna pray? Okay.
Yes.
Through your praying, I mean, you feel closer, like you feel more centered. Something that the old Brutus, before the accident,
Notice how the DM said old Brutus. I changed.
Got it.
Yeah.
the old Brutus, before you were more chaotic in nature, where your thoughts were not centered as much as they are right now. Like right now, through praying and through the power
Of grace.
that you've been offered,
Grant me sight beyond sight.
you
That's two different ones.
you feel more centered. You feel in control. Okay. But you do put a good praying session in. Like this is longer than before. Like this is something that makes you feel like you're getting somewhere.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So when I wake up, I want to like break out of my room and like a panic, and I'm like, and still in all my pajamas and like my nightcap and everything, and I'm like, no one move, everyone stop.
Is the seagull back?
I've lost it. I've
me
lost
perception
it.
check.
I can't find
Yeah,
it.
right.
You've lost what?
10.
10.
Yeah.
You have a growing feeling that something's staring at you, but you don't know where.
All right.
To me.
That sense of dread is probably because I've lost the Armageddon beetle.
Wait, what the
what?
It's not. It's not in its case anymore.
Wait, what?
Oh my God, Hebo, you're right. And then I'll turn around and go back in my room and shut the door. Aha!
Did he say Armageddon beetle?
I parked the boat.
I want to get off.
I'm like, wait, no.
Roll me a survival real quick.
I'm
With
not actually
advantage.
parking the boat. I'm not.
No, with advantage.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
me a survival check.
18.
Okay. Are you putting a session in or no?
Me? We're gonna make. Can't tell me we're gonna be Saudi.
Rusty, are you putting a session in with the book?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
How much time do we have? Are we like gonna dock?
You don't know.
I haven't seen land yet.
I'll get dressed and cleaned up, and then I'll come back out to the crew a little bit later.
Okay.
And be like, "Hello, gentlemen. We should be arriving at some point today, correct?"
So wait, what about Armageddon Beetle?
I'm sorry. What?
Armageddon Beetle, you lost it. It's out of its case.
Oh, I was sleepwalking. Clearly.
You were more cognitive than normal.
Don't ask.
I must ask.
You mustn't know.
I really need to know what you
It's
meant by Armageddon Beetle.
It's okay. We are all safe.
Oh, the word Armageddon's in the front.
I'm more worried about.
If it was Beetle Armageddon, actually that sounds more terrifying.
Yo, for real.
But that's just a singular beetle that causes Armageddon. But if it's an Armageddon of beetles, that's like biblical.
Hemo, if you must know, you would rather have the beetle Armageddon.
So wait, how's it all right?
No, we're fine. It's okay. Well, we're arriving today. Hitting land, maybe.
If the Armageddon it doesn't happen, yeah.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Can we use it to our advantage to save his people?
Use what to your advantage?
The Armageddon beetle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I
Yeah,
instant check
all of this happens, right? And I'm like, yeah. And then I'm just a seagull above the boat. I'm
Roll
like,
me an
yeah,
insight
okay.
Oh, you have flight speed now.
I do have flight speed now.
That is a 14.
All right. Roll me a check of whatever you are saying right now.
All right.
It could be persuasion or deception.
No, it's definitely well
So
persuade.
you don't have to tell me.
Wait,
You
persuade.
just roll
Wait,
it.
hold on. Wait, I just trying to think about because it wouldn't be a lie. So I'm trying to persuade him that everything's okay. Is that it?
Use it to your best judgment.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Use it to your best judgment.
Well, yeah, I just need to
Think about it. Are you 51% lying or 51% telling the truth?
Well, he's telling the
That's
truth.
what-
It's named the Armageddon Beetle, I feel like.
It's got a name. Like I think he
Yeah,
believes it.
but
Alright.
think about it. Are you 51% lying or 51% telling the truth? I'll let you decide for that.
You decide. Who's next?
Alright, so
Who's next? Next week on the barrage.
He actually came back for like
that's
season
so
8.
terrible. 13.
He actually came back for
13.
like season
I
8.
win.
Yeah, really?
So,
You
but
rolled
like,
13.
but like now I don't know what I have to tell him.
The truth.
What do you mean the truth? Oh no, he believes he's in possession of an Armageddon beetle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's in possession of an Armageddon beetle?
Rusty.
We are? Oh, okay.
He's,
But you all know he has it now.
he believes that it's an Armageddon beetle.
I lied, I'm a pelican, but yeah, that's fine.
They're better at eating beetles.
I set rain.
I said rain. His Pelipper. His ability's drizzle. That's Pokemon memes. Yeah. No, he believes he's in possession of an Armageddon beetle. And he doesn't want it to escape.
Hard pass on that.
But the whole thing is that you don't know if it's an Armageddon beetle.
Right.
But he believes.
The beetle
Brutus has no idea what the
that
fuck
it is
it
the
is.
Armageddon Beetle.
is the Armageddon beetle.
Is it
It's
like
from
the
the
thing
mummy.
that killed me?
That's
What
from the mummy, the
what
thing
do you
that
mean?
unlocked this for coffees.
Yeah.
Oh, that like void wasp? No, it's nothing like that. It's much worse.
Oh,
Yes.
much worse.
Yeah. That's fine. He's locked up. We're okay. He can't get out.
Can you show him to me?
No,
Why not?
because there's
That's-
incredibly
that's
dangerous things at work here, Brutus. You simply cannot just trot around them out of curiosity. They must be handled with utmost care.
Can you physically describe him to me?
Even though I think that I may have lost him this morning, clearly I was mistaken. Or was I? I mean... What? Enough about the beetle. Are we getting to where we're going or not?
The
Screw
cabin
George.
is currently above you as a pelican. I fucked off. I was like,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah.
Who's
steering the ship?
I haven't seen
What,
that
uh,
in Animal Kingdom.
I'm familiar with so many Beetles, not the Armageddon one.
I go over to the.
Malark has grabbed.
Volkswagen.
Yeah. Malark has. He's grabbed.
What, you can't have one flipper on the wheel? Like
No, he's flying.
Flipper?
Yeah.
What kind of birds have you seen?
What do they have? What are those like?
A penguin.
No.
A penguin.
There's got to be a name for them.
They have feet.
webbed
Like
feet.
the webbed.
It's called a webbed
I don't think
feet.
That's a foot. That's not very footy.
Well,
Bird
it's a
paddles?
matter of perception.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bird paddles.
That's what it's called, yeah.
He's got rudders.
But
Yeah.
anyway, Malark has grabbed the wheel and is steering the ship.
Driving.
As you guys are doing craziness.
Would be craziness. I was fight or flight.
You clearly chose flight.
I'm level. I got flight
So-
speed. My paper doesn't say I'm level 8, but
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh yeah, I have everything blacked out with magic marker and then written over it with like, changes that have happened.
Listen, you jackholes. The new year, you'll have your paperwork. But anyway, as you're doing this, all right. So, are you spending any time studying or no?
Yeah.
All right, roll me a check.
Well, I wanted to have how long until we get there? Like, do we know? Are we
You don't
there?
know.
We have no idea.
No,
We just
you
know it's
don't
going to be 3 days.
I'm telling you right now that
specifically.
if you do a check, it's like 4 hours of your day.
All right.
So
Is there like land to hoe or?
you don't see anything. It's open.
So we could just be
life?
fucked.
Open
we could
water.
Just be like for like a week.
I was the one steering and I did
All right.
fuck off.
Well, I would like go up and be like, I don't see any beetles or land, so I'm gonna go study.
Just a bearded pelican.
You can check the sextant with the map and try to figure out where you're at.
You did practice with the sextant that one time.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. All right. I'm proficient now, right?
No.
That's a navigator's tool,
But
right?
it would be an intelligence check with advantage at this point.
It's not a sextant check.
No.
I don't see that written down on my old paper. So.
Yep. The new table.
You know what? I'm not even
Did
mad.
that just trigger you?
It's just a little bit, but I'm
What
not
is
even
it?
gonna be mad.
Intelligence at advantage.
Yes.
All right. Nope. I'm drunk. Oh, that's even better. 23.
All right. Ranging out, you feel like you're a good 5-6 hours away from the city.
5 or 6 hours. Yeah, we got a little bit. I'm going below deck. Cassus, you can keep your stew. I think I'll just have some rations for the time being.
Okay.
I'm not offended.
Roll me a check.
All right. 15.
15.
I'm getting good at this, lads.
I'm not.
What the fuck? Strap in, boys.
So-
all right, you guys do some shit. I gotta fuck.
There you go. So, as you guys are traveling, anybody want to do anything for this time? I mean, he does let you know that you're about like 5 hours away.
He doesn't tell me shit.
I just said we have a little ways to go,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go study.
He didn't tell me anything. I'm above the shit. I cannot hear you guys.
You can't hear me?
No. The waves
yeah,
are
yeah.
crashing against the
What
boat.
about your pelican ears?
I think they just have holes. My cloaca hears him.
Always the cloaca.
It's like echolocation, but weird.
Well, the rest of the ship knows.
I'm sure Hemo knew where he was at and
Yeah.
figured.
I want to find Casas and ask him if did you still plan on doing training with Mikey today?
Yes.
Do you mind if I give you a hand with that?
Sure.
Cool.
Not a problem.
I guess we go find Mikey.
Yes.
I mean, he's in the captain's quarters. It's where he's been every time that you've tried to find him, especially this early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I bust open the door. I'm kidding. I knock.
Let's go, Mikey. We're going sneaking.
Unlike other mornings, Mikey is ready. He is wide-eyed, and as soon as you knock on the door, he flings the door up and he goes, "Come on, let's go!" And he heads off on the way.
Somebody's in a good mood today.
You know, I keep translating this over and over, but I believe that they misspelled beautiful in their own language.
Wow.
I don't know. It's missing a symbol, I believe.
One misspelled word in a whole fucking journal that I wrote out.
No shit, it happened again.
Hey, it's good.
I'm not sure if
It's
the
like you're human.
It's like
and you're
4
like me.
fucking pages.
I'm not sure of the translation for this excerpt either, but somebody must have believed something.
Wow.
I love you, Doug. I'm just fucking with you, man. Oh damn! I lost my spot in this novella. Damn it! Oh no!
Screams
The beetle escapes and
You take-
multiplies.
You take
No, that can't possibly be more than one. You don't understand impending doom.
Just so you know, you took 95 points of psychic damage.
When God said, "You're a dick,"
Do I have like full blown Alzheimer's now? Like, straight up, you're like, just walk out and I'm just like,
they stole my watch.
what are you all doing in here? I'm in the bathroom.
Wait, what?
But anyway, all right, you go down, you go through it, you set everything up same as normal, because you don't have any leaves right now.
Yeah, this time it's no leaves, it's all ball bearings.
All right.
And I'm the sway of the boat is rocking the ball bearings back and forth.
How are you helping?
How am I helping, Casas? What do you need me to do? What is? I don't know what you guys do down here. I can't see.
Don't you have night?
Not anymore.
Oh, interesting.
Brutus, don't hurt yourself. There are ball bearings on the floor.
Did I misspell another word?
You spelled steal as in like to take something.
Ah! I can't believe it.
Something is made of steel.
Hey, you spelled bush correctly though. I'm happy
Oh,
about that.
I'm glad about that. I never forget a bush.
Follow Rusty's premium Snapchat.
Log in tonight for Pelican play.
Do I like if when I get done translating this, do I like come out of the hole and my eyes are bleeding or some shit? I feel like
Well, I mean, like I said, you're translating every journal entry. A lot of it is monotonous stuff. Like,
I had a wart today when I
yeah,
woke up.
like it's basic, basic revelations that he comes from the world. You know, nothing's really special. In those. These are the ones that you are coming across that mean something.
I got another one.
Listen,
Just
fuck off.
Damn, man.
You're hurting my cloaca.
Well then.
But how is he helping you?
Like I'm asking what you want Mikey to do and what you would like me to do.
Well, I really didn't plan for a second person.
don't hurt yourself. There's ball bearings everywhere. I know. I understand you can't see. Oh, let's see here.
Like, what did you have Mikey doing before?
Trying to sneak up on me and stealing a bell.
Can I, like, sneakily motion Mikey to work his way closer? Trying to just... I'm basically... Once he says that, I want to try and distract Casa so that Mikey would be able to do it. Or have the chance to do
Roll
that.
me a sleight of hand check.
Me or him?
Him.
He naturally fails. It's a 4.
4. He, like, you and your dark vision, him not.
I do it right
You
in
can
front of his
see that
face.
he's doing this. Trying to, like, hand motion Mikey, who sees him?
Mikey can see him?
Yeah. He rolled very well on his perception.
You saw the shadow of darkness. Just going, wrap it up.
But
Brutus, what are you doing? Why are you... You know what? Whatever.
so he goes through, tries to sneak up on you. At disadvantage because the guy who's helping you can't help him.
Hey, that's not true. I'm building confidence. If he succeeds, he knows he can sneak up on Casas. We don't do it in
This
the
is
army
kind of the
like
middle
that.
ground. Roll me a perception check. Because you do have your eyes closed, so. And you're kind of listening. Roll me a disadvantage. This is a close one, so.
There you go.
Quad 20s.
He
rolled two dice, quad
yeah.
20s.
Oh shit.
You said perception?
Yeah.
That is 19 total.
19 total.
He sends you to the shadow realm.
So, he does, even in the dark, he does sneak up on you, right? But you can feel him, he like, just grabs at the bell, just with his natural excitement of being able to sneak up towards you. He grabs it and like just grabs your jacket almost with it.
Who you?
Can I find them training?
Oh, those,
They're kind of like all the way in the bowels of the ship, and they're not making any noise. I mean, that could have you run
Can I
do a
look
check
for
if
'em?
you want to. Yeah. Roll me a
There's someone
perception check.
I don't know. I forget. It's a natural 15. What's my perception? Plus 3. 18. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm proficient, which is plus 3, plus 2 from wisdom. I have a natural wild 20.
Wild 20? Yeah, you find them.
All right.
They're in the midst of training.
What are you gentlemen doing?
You can hear them down in the bowels of the ship underneath the lower level. You find the hatch, and you're able... I mean, it is wide open, so you look down, and you can hear them down there, and you can hear them talking to Mikey, and you hear Mikey, like... I mean, he is a little bit excited about going through all this training, but you can't really tell because it's still, like, it's dark down there.
I'm just gonna walk up on him and like squint and just all you hear is crunch, 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 crunch. What are you doing down here?
Be careful, Rusty. There
Why?
are ball bearings everywhere.
Ball bearings.
If you slip and fall,
My hip.
there goes. You beat me to it. There goes a hip.
Damn right.
Now he really does need that walk.
Luckily, I have a 17 in dexterity. Do I? 16.
Close enough.
Soon.
Round up.
Close
12th level.
You're a pretty
I will.
dexterous old man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's luck. It's pure luck. That's how
Yeah.
I attribute it.
Mhm.
All right. They're like, oh, well, why are the leaves and ball bearings? And why is it so dark?
Well, they must train in the dark like I did.
No.
And the leaves are more of to
Obstacle.
obstacles. Make sure that they're light on their feet.
Oh. What are you training them to do?
Be stealthy like I am.
How?
The old stab and grab.
The old stab and grab. How did I just hear Hemo? He's all the way upstairs.
Also a pelican.
Yes.
there's a metal... There's a metal
You just see me
tube.
like looking at the porthole.
It's a porthole.
Fish pour out of my mouth.
Oh shit! There you go, Brutus. But how are you? How? I don't. What is the purpose of the exercise?
To get him accustomed to being sneaky, stealth mostly.
What does he just have to do? Like ballerina dance around the leaves and don't step on them?
He had essentially, and then he also has to take this bell that I have pinned to my pocket.
I fix my glasses and squint real hard and get like real close, like face to chest. Let's see the bell. Fix the chest. Yeah,
That was easy.
You mean this?
No, just kidding. Be like, oh, interesting. Do you mind if I give it a shot?
Sure, not a problem.
That Mikey, come with me. Where do you start from?
He starts on the edge. It's a good, like, 25, 30 feet
All right,
from
well,
Costos.
me and Mikey will walk over there.
All right.
As they're walking
Mikey's
over,
walking politely behind you because you're
Uh,
walking very slowly. He's just waiting for you to
I,
get
Okay. I need you to roll me a stealth check.
I lay half as much.
Wait, to get- I
half
wanna get
as
to the
more-
start.
Huh?
I want to get to the
Oh,
start.
yeah. He brings you to it. Like,
Oh,
it's,
okay. All right, I'm at
it's not
the-
that hard to get there.
I'm at the start.
I lay half as
Yeah,
more,
you're at the-
half as
it's
more
about, like-
ball bearings down.
do we try to sabotage
Yeah, it's a
Rusty's?
good, like, 25, 30 feet out from where Costos is standing.
Okay.
He has a blindfold over, and you can kind of see, like, the bell's almost a little tucked in.
Okay. Casas, are you ready?
You may proceed.
Okay, I'm going to begin now. Mikey, pay very close attention at how you do it.
Okay.
I want to cast Dimension Door
Yes, I
and
figured
open a portal in front of me, reach in, and the portal leads right to where the bell is, grab the bell, and pull through the portal.
Do I feel it?
Dimension Door.
Yeah.
What is that spell?
It's called cheating.
Is it verbal, somatic,
I don't know.
Take you more
material?
Wi-Fi use
Like,
out.
what is in it?
Wow, I would know if somebody wrote it down for me.
Or spelled it right?
Oh,
David!
Yes, Kevin.
Far. I'm just pushing
not.
his buttons.
Hey,
At that point, we're gonna go on break. We all come
do-
back topless,
how do
covered
you
in
guys
blood.
how do you guys feel about a kraken?
I listen.
How do you guys feel about a
I
kraken?
have not insulted the DM.
Listen,
at
I
all.
don't mind cracking bottles.
Guys, I got a new phone, so I'm not on the Wi-Fi. Can anyone Google
Oh,
Dimension?
yeah, here-
No, you changed the Wi-Fi password, didn't you? I also.
I actually
changed.
changed. You have to delete all the Wi-Fi. I have new Wi-Fi now. I actually bought a new router
Well, we can do that on break.
because
Well, he's trying to figure out how Dimension Door
Well, then he
works.
can read it. Though he doesn't expect you to Wi-Fi, that'll make it faster.
yeah. I'll do it on break.
All right.
All right. On that note, guys, actually, what time is it?
Hold on.
No. 9:19.
Dimension Door.
That's this many nines.
Like, technically, it says that I teleport myself, but I feel like I should be able to reach through the portal and grab it.
Teleporting part.
It's verbal.
Ah,
So,
okay.
with that,
Shazam!
roll me a stealth check.
Not one.
Okay.
We see.
I got that bell, motherfucker!
You hear him muttering something, and it's very loud.
He doesn't mutter it. It's enunciated.
Yeah.
By muttering, I'm like, Dimension Door!
But you create the portal.
Alright.
You reach in and you feel the tug at.
And he's snapping all the way out.
Yes! I am the victim!
I grab his hand as soon as I feel it on my body.
Okay. He grabs your hand.
Sleight of hand, right? You know, I should be able to, you know.
Not with a natural one. That's
No,
an
he hears,
instant failure.
he hears him
He hears
chanting,
me,
but he doesn't
yeah.
hear the dimension portal opening.
No, I
That's
know
like
that, but you
zoom.
hear the chanting.
Yeah.
All right, because
The
your
dimension door
natural
also
one.
opens on my side too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it opens up in front of you. Now you don't see it because you're blindfolded.
Right.
But you've heard him say this spell many times
Okay,
already.
So this is what I want to do. Okay. As I hear him utter
Fuck
very
this
loudly.
shit, I'm out.
As soon as I feel his hands on my body, I'm grabbing his wrist and jumping through the dimension door behind him.
Oh, don't do that.
Wait, why?
To the nether realm.
I don't need a hand,
all the way
motherfucker.
out. First he just shuts it. And then we're,
I'll grow a new one. Close it around it.
Is that what it's not supposed to?
Well,
it's
I don't know. I don't know how you
straight
got.
up.
I don't know. You want to do it as like a attack reflex thing, or
Me?
Hold on,
Well,
give me a second.
Meanwhile, they just leave me
yeah, because trying to like grab
yeah,
grab
would you just
something off
blindly
your
jump
body.
through someone else's dimension door?
Maybe
I mean,
like
I
a
guess
maybe like a
possibly.
reflex saving throw versus an attack. Like if I attack him, break his AC, and then
Okay, so as you grab his wrist and you go to enter in through the dimension door, it's like running into a brick wall.
oh yeah,
You
can't go
literally
back
grab
to
it, and then you go with full might trying to sneak in, and you hit that wall
Or would he just
really hard,
Or would he whiff through it and land on the ball bearings?
taking 1 point of bludgeoning
Fucking
damage
slides on the floor.
as you headbutt the portal that's in front of you. Only one willing creature can go with him. he has to allow you to do it.
Yeah, so I feel like you smacked into it. He got that bell.
And he got that bell.
He has to basically designate you, and you're a willing creature at that point because you're like, he's like, come on, and then he takes you with you.
But do I get the bell?
Roll me a sleight of hand.
I'll get another one.
What is my...
Now, if he would have tried to pull him through, like Costas pulled Rusty through, would that have been okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it was. Either one. Either
Yeah,
pull them through or me go through it.
I give myself a 15 plus 3, 18.
18.
Yeah.
You get the bell.
Cool. I get the bell and you fall flat on your face and I'm like, haha, you see Mikey? Here you go, young one.
Just do that.
Yes. Like I hold it out to give it to Mikey.
He is enamored by what you just showed him.
Yes.
Wait, was Mikey even able to say that? See that? Was Mikey able
Yeah,
to
the
see that?
That's
dimension
standing right
door
next to
leads
him.
a big
That's it. Okay.
glowing
There's
portal.
Cartel.
You know?
It lit up the room.
I have to say, before he was being led to being a rogue, now he's pretty impressed by a wizard.
Kimo
So-
gets jealous pelican.
Like, now listen.
What is going on down there?
Now listen, Mikey. While Costas' lesson is quite important and everything that he's teaching you is a very valuable skill, I will also add as a caveat that there are more solutions to one problem than just what you can see before your eyes.
And he's just looking at the bell.
Yes, quite.
Rusty speaks truth. I agree with him completely.
Yeah.
Are you still on the ground?
Yes, I'm dusting myself off and cleaning the blood off my nose.
Are you okay? You seem to have a shiner there.
Hey, fine. Ball bearing.
Bunch of leaves just
Yeah.
falling out of his armpits.
But
That was a little harder than I expected.
That's all I wanted to do.
coming to the more the time that you can figure out at this point, you can feel that you're getting closer to land. As you're up there as a pelican,
I smell barbecue.
Oh no, what happened again?
you look out and you do see in the far distance there is you can see the land, the shore. But off the shore, further into the ocean, you can see that there is this what looks like a large building that's in the center of the ocean there. It looks like a good 300-400 feet away from the shore.
Oh, I hope we don't have
And
holes.
there is a series of docks that are around it. But from this distance, roll me a perception check real quick.
I don't have any money.
We're all broke.
At advantage because of my height? Because I have the vantage point, or just regular perception?
Let's see. Pelican.
Nigel.
That was good.
Pelican.
That was good. I like that. Like I said, it was a 50-50 shot whether I pulled you or I tried to go in. I chose...
Yeah, roll at advantage, and it is a
But it was still fun.
+2.
16.
I was like,
16. You can see
The only way you know how to mention it.
there are some ships that are
Really?
going around more into the shore. From your vantage point, you can't really see because it blocks off where they're going to.
Yeah.
But what you can see, this is a what looks like a one singular large building. You can see that there are a series of ships. Looking at the ships that are docked around here, and it's half of the dock is full. You can see what it looks like. There is a bunch of sailors around there. Seeing from this distance, you can see some people that are kind of swaying as they're coming out the door. There's a series of double doors that are separated a good 40 feet around. But you can see people, there are pirates, and because you can see they're pirates, you know what pirates look like. There are pirates, and there are certain sailors.
I was a pirate for a short period of time in a tiny port town.
That are going in and out of this building.
Okay.
From what you were looking for, you could see that you might be able to find the crew that you need from this place. You may not.
Word.
But as you see that, we're going to go on our first break. Go on a 10-minute break here.
Welcome to Tortuga, guys.
So, for everyone out there,
I've got the scurvy.
we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Scabies?
So, if you want to get and check out YouTube, just search up 5D1 Gaming.
Stupid.
Excuse me. If you want to take a look at social media, just search up 5D1 Gaming for Instagram, Facebook, and also Twitter. But we will be doing our giveaway on Instagram, which we will be releasing next Monday. So we will be posting that, and you guys can all see the giveaway.
Yay, free stuff.
So,
Yeah.
if you want to, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. If you do, I'll tell you right now that is one free entry from the time that
link
we
is up
start
there.
the contest all the way to the end. So it's one free entry per day. So, it's right there.
It's right there. That way.
Right there. It's right above you, David.
I don't
But
know how
anyway,
directions work.
we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Wait, am I on the bottom of
See you
the
guys
No, you're on the
soon.
top left.
And
That's how I wrestled the Armageddon beetle.
Really?
Yes.
You never described that thing to me. What does it look like? What color is it?
Don't worry about it.
How many legs does it have? Does it have legs?
there's like a
Does
Is
it
it like
have
Captain
legs?
Mav and he only has one good leg?
And the other one's a rocket launcher. Armageddon
I don't know much about Armageddon, but
I don't know. I literally, at this point, Rusty can speak as much as he wants. It's up to you guys to figure out if he's telling the truth or not.
Anyways, guys, welcome
just
back.
saying,
I'm
I know
Al
the
Roker
truth.
with the news.
I'm just saying.
rain.
But anyway, welcome back, guys,
That's not Al Roker.
on this craziness,
Family Guy
craziness.
Continues.
So, to continue right where we left off before we went to break, what you do see as a pelican as you're flying above the ship,
That's the longbird.
you do see what looks like a sailor's bar that's about 300 to 400 feet off, 300 to 400 feet off the shore.
Yeah.
It is by itself in the middle of the ocean. As you notice, there are ships that are docked around, but it is a standalone area.
Okay.
So, but you're a pelican all the way up there. You are coming to the end of the B shape, so just so you know.
You'll fall.
Okay.
It's wild calling shape.
Yeah.
Hi, it's 151 Kim's the ball call.
Yes, hello, this is Rusty. What would you like, wild?
Oh God, that's not.
Why did my wife leave me?
I believe
have a
it's
wife?
because you play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
That's why a lot of things go wrong.
Too much. You can't play more than 4 games a day. Oh.
So, but you do see it. It's a good distance off.
Yes.
It's not like right now you are going full speed, only because the 4 lone sailors, they're looking out and they do see it, so they are setting the boat to dock there.
yeah.
All right. Is there anything while you guys are waiting there or anything like that? You want to warn anybody or
No, I'm flying as long as I can.
Okay. Well, you got like a good 5 minutes left.
Really? That's like 3 hours, all that stuff?
Mm-hmm. So he was able to get a study session in, which is about 4 hours.
Hey, listen,
Came up and did some craziness.
I burn a 4th level spell slot for memes.
So, I mean, it's literally near the end of,
Yeah.
so you know. But leading up, you're getting closer, but you got maybe 12 seconds before, at this point,
Right.
as it's getting closer. and
I
you're keeping
land
up.
on the crow's nest.
The what?
Crow's nest?
Okay.
The
You said it real
pelican-
fast and I couldn't hear
The
it.
pelican's nest?
The pelican's nest.
Yes.
Okay, you land there.
I pour a bunch of fish out of my mouth. I'm like, land ahoy. Land ahoy.
Land,
Chips ahoy.
land
Uh,
ahoy.
As,
Land ho.
as he screams that, you all do hear it. As you're just one level down.
Did you guys find the beetle?
So,
What? It's missing?
Where's John Lennon?
How did it get out this time?
but he does.
That took me a second.
That's sad.
He does scream land ahoy.
Chips ahoy.
It's definitely land ho.
right?
Yes, Land Ho Chips Ahoy, I think.
Yep. That's what it is now.
Nabisco!
Nabisco. It's no longer here.
It doesn't exist at all.
So, do you guys go to the... You guys go up the deck, or...
If he screams land ho, and I'm like, finally, he gets me off these friggin' boats.
I help Costas up, and I go up.
Okay.
And I head off in the wrong direction because it's dark.
You head to the front of the ship, because you enter through the back. So, you can let him if you want to. Costas,
What are we talking
you can
about?
let him if you want
Poop
to.
decks.
He starts heading to the north of the ship.
I had it the wrong way to get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him. And I'm gonna go up the right way.
Okay. So you go up.
You monster.
The good old-fashioned
Oh,
way.
yeah. The old-fashioned way.
So it takes you a good 10 minutes to fumbling through the dark, and you get to the front of the ship. It's not what you found initially. You feel like you gotta go the other way. So as you go, I need you to roll me a dex check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bring on.
dexterity, that's fair.
Dex save, actually.
Dex save,
Dex
Yeah,
save.
actually, I think it's more performance. I don't know.
Yeah, I need... There's gonna be a medicine check afterwards.
Deception.
Yeah, that's
11.
What do you
11.
mean? You signed up for this.
On your way back,
Yeah.
you hit the spot where all the ball bearings are left on the ground, and you slip and fall. Nobody's there to see it, but you slip and you just eat that pretty hard.
It sounds like my last Wednesday night.
You get up, you kind of brush off a little
Do I
bit.
have ball bearings embedded in my back?
No. Yeah.
Just for the sake of...
It's more comical. You slip on one, you're like, huh? And you're right back.
And then you flex and shoot them at the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, he puts one in his mouth.
Take that, pirate guy. I take out my... the handle of my great axe and I use it as a walking stick.
Okay.
I
So-
meet with my walking stick and seeing him, and I'm like, you're kidding, right? Are you mocking me, Brutus?
Not at all.
So out you go. Everybody gets to the main deck.
Yeah, did you guys find that beetle, by the way?
What?
I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
Are you quietly saying... I can't hear you. I'm up with the crystals. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
The Armageddon thing?
Oh, did you ever find that?
I don't know what you gentlemen are talking about.
I insight check him. Natural 20.
You know there's a beetle.
Yeah, you know there's a beetle.
That he perceives as a beetle.
No, it's a beetle.
He does
Oh, it
not
is a
know
beetle.
what you're talking about.
Ringo!
Ringo.
The beetle is fine. Stop asking about the beetle. Please don't tell anyone about the beetle.
Are you saying that loud enough that I can hear you?
Yeah. I don't want to scream at the microphone.
Okay. Oh, all right. As I cautiously climb down.
I find a cricket.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
How's there a cricket on a ship in the ocean?
Oh, wait, fuck, don't get back
You'll
in
be
the
surprised what you can find from a pirate ship.
Yeah, if it's
As
coming from
you're,
anyone, it's coming from him.
As you're climbing down, you quick take a glance, and you think you see a beetle that's right there on the mast of the ship.
Oh, shit.
Charlie? That's not the right. That's not the Armageddon beetle. This is our lunch.
Spicy.
I pull my pants out and drop it.
Get back in your hole.
It's another dimension. You say. Wink.
Rusty trombone.
Subscribe to my premium Snapchat.
Find out where the beetle goes.
Oh, sweet merciful baby G.
But you make it to the main deck.
Is that how that game
And-
goes?
The ship starts to slowly inch its way towards
So does the beetle.
this.
Oh, it's a dung beetle.
This isn't Charlie. I don't know. Rusty could jump.
Yeah, right on his knees.
Beetle stuff.
Hashtag beetle stuff. So if you for our giveaway, it's
Yeah,
hashtag
you wanna-
beetle stuff.
If you want to enter in the giveaway, you got to hashtag Beetle stuff on all our social media.
There you go.
There you go.
So, as you notice, the ship is being inched along at this point and being docked. It's more towards area that's the docks are more spaced out for it.
Yeah.
You do have a larger ship, larger than most ships that are docked here. There are a series of small ships that look like they would be just coming from the shore at that point, and they would just be sailed into this and then sailed back. Other ones, there is one ship that is larger than yours, but it's kind of on the other side. As you're coming towards it, you can see the double mast in the back, and as you inch along, he inches over to the right of this building and docks you in. You can say that you're kind of like on the not the opposite side, but if you think of thirds, you're like 1/3 of this circle away.
I'm like, all right, as soon as we land Clarence, you go talk to them. Apparently it's a thing that you have to do.
To get
Talk-
clearance, right?
Talk to who?
Whoever. Last time I docked, they needed Clarence.
Okay.
I do
Full
believe
full
that he
fucking
is confused on the meeting.
You see, he just like kind of walks away. They
You can't set up shop here. You need a clearance.
We have one now.
he walks
sale. It's full price.
he walks down to the dock. You see that there is a person that comes up to them. They're in what looks like a dark purple shirt. From there, you can see there's a little bit of an exchange, and you see him pointing to the ship, and Clarence is looking like he's speaking back and forth with him and trying to persuade him. That was correct. From there, it's a good like 2-3 minutes. You can see that they're having a conversation.
Yeah.
And about halfway, you see this purple shirted figure. They're exchanging words, and he starts to laugh at something that Clarence is talking to them, and he slaps him on his shoulder, and they go through a whole back and forth. And you see Clarence. He pulls out his money pouch. Takes out, you see him drop a few coins in his hand, and then the guy shakes his head and then walks away. From there, Clarence walks back up.
I have all my shit, and I'm standing at the edge of the boat, like waiting to get off. And it's just like pile of books and papers and packs and shit. And I'm like, we can go,
So-
right? We're good.
Clarence walks past you, and as you say that, he goes, "Yeah, you can if you want."
All right, cool. Set up shop. No.
Get all the fish through
It costs 5 gold to
park.
pay for for us docking. So
Oh, cool. Thanks.
I expect to be paid back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure the Pirate King will.
All right.
The 5
So-
gold, that's like, it's like 5 years' salary.
That's obscene. Well, yeah, it is obscene docking costs. From all the nautical nonsense I know.
I've docked once.
Oh,
So you guys can hop off if you want to.
Yes, goodbye. And then I like blow past everyone.
I can find one.
Yeah, I grab all my shit
Okay.
off the ship. Also,
Okay.
do I recognize anybody immediately around?
Immediately upon, yeah,
I'm like-
Hemo?
No.
Uh,
From like my pirate sailor days.
roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Brutus
No,
has
I don't.
friends.
Okay.
In fact, I just know that there's people. They all have pants.
How
Do
bad
they?
was it?
Do all
Rusty,
of they have
put your
friends?
knickers on.
How bad was it?
Natural 1.
Ooh. All right.
You walk. You forget where the dock ends and you walk into the water.
Yeah.
I got a doggy paddle my way back.
So, you guys can all get off if you want to. It's up to you.
Yeah.
All right.
As we're walking down the dock, I go over to that dockhand that
He's already walked off. He's already you can look for him, but he's
is there any other dockhand there?
no, not at this moment.
Okay.
You find me
In the water.
in my holy glory.
Gargle blub.
Because I'm a paladin now.
So, you guys are in the end of the dock there. It kind of comes right off this building.
Yeah. I walk to the sailor bar.
Okay.
Like, come on, guys, we're gonna go find a crew.
So from there, you can hear there is a jaunty little tune being played on piano, and as you're listening, you can hear there a series of chants from and singing from all of the sailors and whatnot that are in here. As you walk through the double doors. Right above it, you can see it says Lyara's place.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you walk in, and from there, where was it?
I'm looking for a Captain Knuckles and a Flapjack.
What is this Jack of Flaps you speak of?
I think he means grapes.
That's something different. That costs 3 gold.
I don't have 3 gold.
Insight. You're lying. Really bad.
But I guess you rolled on that.
All right, play me off, Johnny.
I can't find it.
I'm going to go to the magic shop.
Well, no,
I can't find it.
Rusty.
I can't find it.
Come join me and help
I
me
gotta
pick
go
out our
back.
prospective crew.
Hi,
If you don't mind.
Lloyd.
No problem. Here, hold this. And I
do you
hand you out a bunch of shit that I have in my hands.
Oh, all your stuff? I'm like, yeah, I can put them in the bag if you want.
Don't open that bag.
Okay.
So,
But I don't want to hold all this.
Just don't open that bag. That
The
one.
one that you hand me?
Yes. The leather one with the runes on it, you see.
I don't even want to. Do you want to just put all this stuff in this bag?
How does that work?
You put them in there, and then when you want them, you think about it, and you pull them right out. You've done it before.
Yes, it should be fine.
Alrighty. There we go.
The worst case scenario, if Charlie gets out there, then I mean, it just the bag would be. I don't know. how
That's a
it
different
works.
dimension.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah. Jam them in.
Throw it in.
He fills my holes with all of his belongings.
It's like in real life.
Yeah, kind of.
Metaphorically speaking.
Yeah.
So anyway, Brutus.
Yes, Rusty?
so as you walk in,
Oh, listen to this jaunty tune.
you see where you all entered in the north side of this building.
I like that tattoo.
In more towards the southwest side of it, you can see that there is a stage, and on the stage there is there's a piano, and you can see that there is the pianist is he's human, male,
What is?
black hair, slicked back. You don't know if it's grease or oil.
Dirt.
You can see his clothes were once elegant. Right now they're tattered, but they're kept the way that they are. Somewhat dirty, but you can see that it looks like a suit, but on the edges where you can see that it's fraying and whatnot from where the stitching is. But as he's playing along, there are a group of sailors and a couple pirates off on the edges, and they're all singing a little jaunty tune. But it doesn't sound like anything because each one of them is off on it, so it just sounds like just crowd noise at that point.
Sally!
But there are a series of tables that are all over, and in the center you see it is a bar, but it's octagonal shape, and there are 3 bartenders that are just putting up you see ales, you see shots. There are pirates that are coming up, and they're ordering certain types of ale, and you can see that they give them like these huge wooden tankards as they bring it back, and you hear people cheering and whatnot, but everybody's just having a good time in this bar. But behind the counter, behind the bar, you see that there is a halfling, blonde, pulled up into a tight ponytail. She has what looks like a white tunic opened, showing a little bit of cleavage for being a halfling and what she is.
I got it.
But you can see that she is ordering around the other bartenders that are there as they're getting things together. She looks like she's in charge at this point.
This would be a beautiful time for us to have a bard.
What's a bard?
Anyways, so
So it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Do you guys want to go up to the bar, get a drink, and
yeah,
Start
let's let's
Find
do
lodging
that.
for the night, potentially? If we don't plan on staying here that long, then find our crew and move on.
We'll see how it goes. What time is it currently?
It's like midday.
Midday? Yeah, we still have ample time to do whatever we need to do.
I mean,
So
you do have a ship that has rooms.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's your ship.
Yeah, I know. I understand that.
At least one day not on the ship.
Sure. Yeah, let's find out. I imagine it might take us some time to find a crew, anyways. So cool. Yeah, let's get some drinks and survey the situation, shall we, then, gentlemen?
All right.
And Brutus.
So as you
It's
walk
funny
up,
because you're not actually alive.
Or a person.
you see there are 3 male bartenders.
Yeah.
There is one blonde, one brunette, and one redhead.
It sounds like the beginning of a bad joke.
Each one of them is clean shaven. They have what looks like a handlebar mustache, except for there is no scruff anywhere else. But it is clean. There's not one hair out of place. They are in these black tunic shirts, and they look very clean, very pressed. Each one of them sort of gives off a point of they feel that their position is worth something to themselves. Just from looking at them, they keep well kept.
Yeah.
I wonder if we give them a tip, will they start singing?
Yeah. Welcome to Cold Stone.
Right, what?
So, which one
somebody
who are you
sing a
guys
song.
walking up to?
Whatever the closest one is. Where is there an opening at the bar that all 4 of us can comfortably squeeze in?
I mean, it's
Okay, so we're gonna go to a table.
Yeah, you
so
can-
we're gonna go around a table. I'm going to go up, and I'm going to order a round of drinks from the blonde one. Whatever one's available. Like, I'm not gonna pick one out, but I'm like, oh, excuse me, boy.
I didn't know if you were looking for somebody specific.
I want a ginger. Yeah, like, they're just different colored hair people
There
with
you
the
go.
same mustache. So I'm like,
Uh,
I look for whoever can service me.
As you come up, you guys all find a table. It's not like this place is packed. I mean, the docks is like half full, so you will be able to find a table that can fit all 4 of you. As you walk up, you call over the redhead. You're like, hey. He comes over and goes, how may I help you?
Oh, hi. I would like a round of alcoholic beverages for me and my compatriots.
Okay.
Are we all sitting right there?
No, he's at the bar. You guys are sitting at the table.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what kind of alcoholic beverages do you want?
You got anything spicy?
Yeah, we have a spiced ale down here.
I'll take a round of meat for everyone, please.
All right. What size?
What sizes do they come in?
You have this, and he pulls up a regular mug. And you look at it, it's normal size. He goes, then we have this. Pulls up an even larger mug, it's like twice the size. And he goes, and we have some of them that are a little bit larger than normal. And he goes underneath and he takes this big mug and slams it down. And he goes, we only have about 3 of these.
I will take 3 regular ones and one of the big boys.
Okay. So,
Hey, Mo, it's the afternoon.
You're not with me.
I thought it was.
No,
Oh, you went
up
off to the bar. Oh, I thought you were
Yeah, everyone sat down. So I directed.
all right. So as he starts to pour them out for you, he goes, that'll be 2 silver for the 3, and this one will be, I would say, you look a little honest, 1 gold.
Sure. I hand him 2 gold flat.
Okay. Takes it.
It's a generous tip.
Takes it. Looks at it. Gives it a little bite. Puts it in
That
his
was
pocket.
that was in my meat pocket. So
You put it in his mouth and you're like, ooh, you don't know
I
where we
would
got
not do
that.
that.
Pushes it over to you, and you have 3 normal mugs, and you have 1 mug that looks like it could feed an ogre.
Cool. So I got the 3 mugs over here and the 1 big one. I walk over to the table. And I'm like, here you go, gentlemen. Put down the 3, and I slam the big one in front of Brutus. I was like, apparently they only have 3 of those little cups. So here you go.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
I pull out my notebook and I'm like, question: can zombies get drunk?
Does the liver still function?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
The last fireball.
I'm not a zombie, first of all. Second of all,
Sorry, undead.
thank you. And I don't want to. What is this?
It's meat.
That's alcohol.
It's honey wine, yeah.
I appreciate the offer, Hemo, but no.
Why?
Why would I drink something that inhibits my ability to perform my duties?
What are your duties? Currently, your duties are to sit here and drink then, and as we find a crew.
Remember when I would get drunk and I would cause
I can't hear you. I'm your captain. I told you what your duty was.
Oh shit! He's
Oh,
pulling. He's
Captain's
pulling the
orders.
car.
Oh.
Hold on.
Captain's order is not the same thing as that miracle item.
We are not currently on the ship, Hemo.
No, we're not.
And I feel as though you trying to force me to do something that I am not comfortable doing goes against what you are like normally.
No, it's okay. You can go sit at the table over there, then, dork.
I'll drink one of those. Give that to me.
There you go, Rusty.
I pushed it
Rusty
over to-
drowns. Yeah, I like me a little sauce.
Oh man.
Rush is running around. Have you seen my Armageddon beetle?
So you genuinely do not drink at all anymore?
Well, not alcohol, no.
Oh, since when? Since the rebirthing?
I guess I
I don't
haven't.
trust a man who can't have a drink with me.
I'll have a drink with you, just not alcohol.
That's not.
That's not what he meant, Brutus.
I know that's not what he meant.
It's fine. I'm not going to force it on you.
Look, clearly we are just in some remote-ass town, and there couldn't possibly be a random combat that God has drawn up for us on this evening.
I think he starts drinking and he goes into weird fury. Where he's like, I have to eat everyone's ears. I just have to.
Yeah. The taste of alcohol reminds that he has to consume flesh.
Yeah.
Does it?
Brutus, one drink can't hurt.
All right.
No, thank you, Rusty.
Okay.
Well, cheers, fellas.
Oh, I'm over here getting ready for Hemo's word to hold Brutus down and force feed him the drink, but apparently not.
What are you, a frat dude?
You do have a strength score of 19 now.
I'll tell you what.
Come on, bro. It's just one drink. You'll be fine.
I'll cast
You want to be pledged, don't you?
I'll
Nope.
cast hold.
No, bro.
I'll cast hold person on him, and you two pull.
I have this funnel.
Butt chugging.
So, but anyway,
I cast Boof at the 5th level.
Fifth level spell slot. Boom.
Oh my god, dude, no.
so you guys,
Ow.
you guys are sitting there just chatting away at your table.
Well, we're chatting and observing. Well,
Alright,
I'm
yeah.
observing minimally.
Off on the other side of the bar, you can see that the female halfling, she is up on the bar itself, and there is a series of targets that are on one wall. You can see that there are 3 targets. Each one of them has a picture, and she is taking these daggers and tossing them off, and each one she's hitting the picture. And she hits the right one, she hits the left one, and then as she looks into the center one, she turns her head and tosses it, and it hits smack dab right in the center of the middle one.
Let me see your attack rolls.
And each one is, I mean, it's causing the crowd to cheer every time that it happens.
Do we recognize the people in the pictures?
From this distance, roll me a perception check.
No.
They're all newly.
Ah!
I
So-
love cheese.
No, that's
That was Galel.
Oh, whatever. Same thing.
And
I love.
as she gets done tossing all 3, you can see that there on the other end there is a short, dog-like figure. He hops up, jumps up, grabs the daggers, and runs them back over to this woman.
He's playing fetch with him. I like it.
Hands the daggers over, and then she starts tossing them again. And each time she hits this picture, there's the crowd erupts that it's around those 3 targets.
Hey, Cassis, I feel like you could put on a little show there.
You think so?
I mean, I hope so.
Oh, you could give it a shot. How far away are those targets from where we're currently sitting?
From where you're at right now,
Oh, don't do it.
you're looking at a good
do I
like
make a
Kills the barkeep and we get kicked out of that town.
you're looking at a good like 90 feet
Not from
Maybe.
Here. No, from here.
from
We'd go over there.
where from where you're at because you're not on the edge. You're not like on the back. You're kind of like closer to the bar at this point. That's where the table is.
As the crowd lulls, do you agree with me? Do you think you can put on? Do you think you can put on a little bit of show?
Yeah, I can. I don't see why not.
5 gold. My friend can do the same.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Natural 20 on a perception check. So as you say that, she kind of turns over to you. She goes, "What'd you say over there?"
5 gold. My feline friend over here can do the same.
Oh, thank God! I thought he was talking about me. I simply can't throw a knife.
A bunch of spoons poured out of his hands.
I just take the forks.
I stand up
The
and I
Blue
start
Raja.
throwing daggers, like flipping the dagger in my hand. A dart. Sorry.
Oh, as you stand up and you start twirling the daggers,
You get
all
attacked.
right? You see, she goes, "One of you from the land? You've came out here? All right, let's do this."
Where's my distance?
She calls you over
Right to where she's standing.
to right where she's standing,
I believe I know this dance.
and she goes, "See those 3 pictures over there?
Achoo.
Yeah.
You have to hit each one between the eyes.
Yeah, we can. You're totally
Now.
use a bard.
Those 3 pictures of our queen, our so-called queen.
You have to forgive me. It's been a while since I've
Death to the
been back in this land.
matriarchy.
Yes. Okay. Well, if you can hit the queen, you win.
I win what specifically?
I
Well?
bet 5 gold on you.
He put 5 gold. It's 10 gold.
Come on.
Very well.
It's 5 gold back.
It's 5 gold in addition to you not losing your 5. So
They're sailors. They don't
Yeah.
fucking back.
Yeah.
Hey, where does
point's
that
out.
go back to that?
At the distance. Yeah, you're looking at disadvantage. Throwing the dagger.
Poor Claw.
Because it's a far distance.
From where she was at?
Mm-hmm.
How far was that?
It is
Like 30
it
feet
is-
from the thing, is what you
Yeah.
said?
Right now, it's you guys were like 90 feet away from it.
Yeah, she moved up next to
Right.
him. Right in the middle
She
next to
is on the bar, and she's tossing them at around 45 feet.
Aha. Oh, yeah, that's.
Can I cast Bless on Casas?
yes, you can.
Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand though.
Is it touch? Is it touch spell?
You can do it, friend.
Up to 30 feet.
Is it?
So no, it's not.
Spend a sorcery point and
Yeah.
subtle cast it.
I don't have that.
Spend a sorcery point and subtle cast.
No, you can do that. Go ahead.
But anyway,
dual cast that.
hey, roll me a sleight of hand.
Twin spell.
14.
You're able to get it off.
So what's Bless do?
It gives him +4 to your attack.
A D4.
Yeah, it's
Right.
a D4. And to your attack or saving throw before the spell ends. It's up to a minute.
Yeah.
So on every one of my attacks.
you
At this
roll
point,
an
yeah.
additional D4 to hit.
Yeah, you roll
Yeah.
additional D4 to the D20. Okay.
So at disadvantage.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage.
Aim true, meow meow.
Is it a disadvantage?
Yeah, Doug said
The
it was a
distance.
disadvantage.
From distance?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he doesn't get to stand at the same line?
Oh, she's
She's been throwing them from 40 feet, you said?
45.
45.
Mhm.
That's far.
Yeah, it is. Do me a
Good
favor,
luck. No.
please.
Nope, it's all you. Roll 'em one at a time, though.
Alright, so here's my first die. Oh,
You have to roll D4.
yeah. Okay, so then that's. Would that be a natural 20?
No.
So at 18 plus 2, what am I adding to that?
You're at disadvantage at 18?
Oh, shit, sorry.
Oh, so you have to take the 2.
Oh, well, that
It's
sucks.
got a 4.
That's a
Well,
4.
plus,
Four.
plus
4 plus
yeah.
what? What are we doing? Attack?
It's
Or-
attack roll.
Yeah. You're
So
proficient
then
in
that's-
daggers, right?
I am.
So it's plus your
So
proficiency
Dex
plus
plus 3, yeah, so that's plus 7, so then that's 4. It's 11.
11. So as you toss it, as you toss your dagger, it hits the wall that's right next to the left target.
At least it
And-
didn't hit the dog.
At this
Is
point,
it
like
on?
you see the crowd just goes "Ooh," off to the edge on the side, and she goes, "Well, we'll try a little bit harder this time."
I never said I would be able to make it. He just placed a bet on me.
Yeah.
If anything,
That's not confidence at all. I was just warming up.
if anything, you're walking away with
cracks
some
his
money.
knuckles.
That is 16.
16.
Wait, what do you have? +7?
Plus 7, yeah.
No,
And
it's
it's
7.
9.
It's a 17. It was a 9. Isn't that a 9? It's an 8.
8 plus 1, 9 plus 7, 16.
It's a chunky 8.
16. As you toss, you hit the left target. I'm sorry, you hit the right target because you hit the left target before. Excuse me. For some reason, man, like burping all over the place.
It's because you need the
You hit
spicy
the-
chocolate.
Yeah. You hit the right target, and it hits the paper, and you can see that it kind of hits the neck of the person, the picture that's there. And then you go for the middle one.
Yep. Are they all of the same person, the 3 pictures?
Yep.
Okay.
She told you they were all the queen.
Pictures.
Who's the queen, though?
Be allergic to gluten.
It costs us a shit at this.
Yeah, well, I'm rolling at disadvantage. So
Well, let's just get on the boat.
No one's going to join our crew now. This guy can't even throw knives.
Yeah. What?
that is 14.
14. Okay. So the 14, the center one, you hit the target, but it doesn't even hit the picture. You're like right below the picture. But from there, everybody just starts like jeering and laughing at each one of your shots. She goes, "Now it's my turn." So as she pulls out the 3 daggers that were just handed to her, she tosses the one, hits square in the target.
I didn't hear a roll of any dice.
Tosses the other one,
She's been doing this for years, probably.
hits square in the target.
Taking 20.
She looks at you, not breaking your eyes. She takes the dagger and tosses it right towards it. Hits square in the middle of the target in the middle one.
Congratulations, you have bested me.
I was going to screw up important ones.
See, I gotta say, you're a new one around here. Know why? This is all fixed.
Is it really?
Yes.
Explain it to me, please.
All those targets move. Their magic did these.
So I was handed.
Only
Cat's out of the bag!
only,
You yell that from across the fucking.
No.
only an idiot would bet on this.
Oh, Hemo, she cheated.
Double or nothing! Just kidding!
Hemo, please!
I got this! Bring a finger gun! Bring the ram!
Breaking shit.
A missile!
I'm a getting beetle.
Yeah!
Oh shit!
Charlie and Jess!
I'm gonna guess that you were impressed with the attacks. It's not the attacks. It's the picture.
Ah, interesting.
Yes, we don't like our queen.
Well, then that's a very good ruse. I'm pretty sure you make a lot of money off of this.
Nobody bets.
As I like
You
walk
should
over
put up
with
a
my head
challenge.
down.
You'd probably
It's-
make a killing.
It is.
See what I did? A killing? Because
It
of
is.
the queen?
It is literally
A pastime for
it's
yourself?
for us to disgrace our queen.
Yeah. As
So
I
how
do
does
that, I
it
walk
work
over with my head
exactly?
down.
Is it
for
only
myself.
magic to you, or can I give it a try and attempt again with magic?
And from there, you see like this small Canis figure. Like he hops up and grabs it. At this point, he looks like
He's a
like
halfling Canis? A corgi?
He's a
He looks
corgi.
like, yeah, he looks like a corgi. And as he reaches up, he grabs all 3 of them. And as he's walking up, you ask about that, and she kind of like ushers over to hand the daggers over to you. And you have all 3 daggers in the hand. And you can see that they're evenly weighted, and they're very light.
Okay.
How utterly barbaric. Can
How
I
much
go
room do
now,
I have to
Hemo?
work with?
You're looking at...
No,
I mean-
like around me.
Oh, there's nobody around you. Like, you're at the bar at this point where she was tossing, so they kind of gave her a little bit of a space. So, but you're like 45 feet away.
Throw all 3 at once.
Pretty much, but I was gonna do some
Shoot him from your mouth!
acrobatics type stuff.
I load them into my blunderbuss.
Hold on, this looks like
So what do you do?
I'm grabbing one and I'm using my tail to grab onto it,
Okay.
like curl it around. And I'm holding them, the other 2 in both left and right. And again, I wanted to do like
a flip, essentially a backflip. Toss, backflip, tail flicks, and down into the down the center.
Okay, so the first one you're tossing, where are you aiming at? Left, right, or center?
With my left hand to the left, with my right hand to the right. With as soon as I'm done doing the backflip, the tail flicks into the center one.
So as you take the one and you toss it to the left, it curves and hits the center. So then as you take the second one, you go to toss it to the right, it curves and hits the left. But each one is dead center in the picture. And with each shot, the crowd erupts in cheers. And as you take the last one, you kind of do that backflip thing. It curves over and hits to the right side. Each one looks like it was meant to hit each target.
So each dagger is pointed to a piece. Okay. Ah, see? No skill at all. Or no trouble at all, I should say.
Yes.
This is pretty entertaining. I like this gimmick.
Yeah. It's good to deface the queen.
Oh, may she grovel in her pain with a dagger in her face.
It's good. She's caused enough problems for us.
Problems like what?
I smell
I was gonna say he
side
wants
Yeah.
you to ask him.
Yeah, right?
Well,
So
that's
again,
not-
I remind you, I have not been in this town in many, many, many years. I'm not caught up.
you seem to miss a lot.
Quite a bit.
The queen she's been new here for maybe 3-4 years, and with the death of the king, she is taking over, and we've had many, many problems. It's the whole reason why our town is out here.
So wait, the whole town has moved out of this city?
The ones that can't stand it, yes.
About what percentage of the population would you say?
She looks around.
What are we doing this time? It's fucking off. I walk up with my head down and hand her the 5 gold.
Okay. As you walk up, you can hear him, conversating back
Yeah.
and forth. And you hear she mentions about the queen. And she looks around and she goes, well, the ones that are here, is that a good quarter?
That's a very high percentage of the population that does not like her.
Yes, we've had to resort to piracy and sailing. We couldn't take it.
What kind of atrocities, if you could call them that, would she be committing?
Well, the taxes, the local guard with their abuse of other people, and the fact that the 3 cities to the south are hardly inhabited anymore. One was completely destroyed.
It's a good thing she has no response for the queen.
What, that city that you said is completely wiped. What happened?
Well, what we were told is there was someone who murdered the whole city, and they haven't been able to find the one who did it.
Really? What about the other 2 cities?
Well, you have Torn, and that city, even though it was more towards the south, it seems to be they had a little issues with the crops and providing for the kingdom, so they have been taken over
By who?
by the Queen's guards.
I see.
And then you have the city that
Never sleeps.
kind of the middle ground, Jin, that you can say that she has placed some well-needed people there. People that listen to her.
Aha, so all 3 cities, not including the... Would you say what the name of the other one was?
Tor,
No, the other one. You mentioned
Jin?
Tone, Jin. Yeah, no, the other one.
the one that's been destroyed.
Yes,
Drolus,
yes.
yes.
All besides that one, have been put under her control.
Yes.
Well, that doesn't seem right. From what I understood, those 3 were overseen. And
in harmony, so to speak?
Well, a lot can happen, my friend, when you're not here.
I've come to notice this. Tell me more about this queen and what she's done. I'm interested.
Wow. So, she came to power about 4 years ago when our lovely king fell so in love with her. A good month later, our lovely king was dead.
She's one of them type.
Yes. And we run into an issue when we bring things up, especially when it first happened. It was, you can say we had more of a diplomatic view towards our king. He listened to us. Now, not so much. You bring something up, and sometimes you're no longer seen.
You're good. You're good.
Other ones you're sent to the prisons.
So she's completely of her own agenda.
Oh, yes.
And I'm pretty sure she's pretty heavily fortified.
Oh, yes. Why do you think we're out here?
Potentially for your own safety.
Mm-hmm. Out here, we don't have to listen to her.
So what happens if she sends her guards out here to scurry you away? Force you out?
They've done it before.
Huh.
The landlubbers they are, they're not very good on a ship. And all these people, and everybody starts to jeer and cry, and just hearing these people as she's pointing to every single one of them. You see some mugs go up and the liquid's just sloshing around. Some of it falls on some other patrons, and you see some of them laugh and they flick their hair back, and it's just ale just flopping all over the place.
It's quite disgusting.
They're all topless. Having a gasoline fight.
But just, we all protect this city.
Yeah.
This building, the one that I built, we all protect it.
I commend you for that. It takes a lot to protect something that you care deeply for, especially your city that's been overrun by a monarch. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Giant demon butterfly.
Charlie? He
A
evolved?
dictator?
Yeah, right.
so
Dictator or monarch? Which one would fit?
Porcelanos nose.
Yeah.
seeing that you're not from around here, because you would have known what I was doing if you knew this building, what are y'all here for?
Well,
I literally handed the gold and walked away.
Oh, you walked away? I thought you were standing there.
I'm not there for any of that.
Oh.
so we were traveling around, and unfortunately, we had a snag on the high seas, and we lost our crew. So
Oh.
yes, we had to make it back, just the four of us, with the help of a few people, and we're looking for a new crew.
She looks over the
Navigator.
table. I'm trying to pull Rusty off of the giant mug as he's trying to drop a weird vial in there. I'm like, no, Rusty, no.
Just a little more. He broke me. It's like, he's got me by the legs, pulling me, and I'm like,
A
you
trip
don't
that
understand.
a trip that would have taken us 2.5 days has taken us almost 4.
I can see.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're in desperate need of a proper crew,
Yeah, like in a coffin.
preferably one that is
Yeah.
a more than competent navigator.
Do you pay well?
Yeah, yes, we do.
Okay.
It's negotiable.
As he
Like all
looks
things.
over, and
He or she?
She looks over. Sorry. She looks over.
gender fluid.
And she sees a group of. You can see they look like sailors.
Hanging out in the tankard.
Yeah.
In the big waist down.
I'm just like spraying fire into the base.
Brutus is like this.
Wrapped in bandages.
She kind of like looks over. She points over to a group, and as you quickly look at it, you can see that they're more dressed as sailors. They're not dressed as pirates. They're more clean. They not as tattered as like their clothes or whatnot, and you can see that they're not drinking as much as when you look around. You can see that there's some that you can figure are pirates because they are just sloshing it back and unkept. Like they just look like they live on the seas and they don't really care what anybody thinks. But as she looks over, she goes, "Hey, Perrin!" And you see a head pop up, and I mean it is for a half elf. You normally haven't seen half elves that have facial hair, but this one it's almost a 5 o'clock shadow, but it looks too perfect when he's able to grow this 5 o'clock shadow.
Like a perma 5 o'clock shadow that's maintained.
Yeah.
You find him oddly handsome.
So, but he's about like 5'6". He stands up, and at this point you see that they're all wearing similar clothes.
As the ale trickles
There.
off his bare chest.
There are
Different RP.
they're wearing. They have like blue slacks, white shirts, and you can see that there are on the trim. It is almost like a purple trim on the white shirts.
They're in uniform?
They're all wearing similar uniforms. Some of them are wearing shorts, some of them wear slacks.
Better than Brutus's crew. Oh, sorry, Brutus.
I don't have a crew anymore.
Nope.
They're dead.
So she calls Perrin over, and Perrin comes up and he goes, "Yes, how may I help you?"
Perrin, it's a pleasure to meet you. Put her there.
And he goes to shake your hand. He goes, "So, if it's something that Lyara called me over for, it has to be something important."
Yes, I'm currently looking for a new crew. Unfortunately, we hit some rough seas, as it were.
Okay.
And we need a new crew.
What's the pay?
That's negotiable. But I do have to ask. You're all in uniform. What was your previous affiliation?
We work for her.
Oh. So you come well recommended, seeing as how she pointed you out
Yes.
very quickly.
Well, I would be happy if she did point me out. So, what is the pay?
See, it's more of a interesting contract type of situation because
Truth be told,
we're on a
Captain.
chartered boat, rented, if you will. So we would have to work that out.
Okay.
Not to try to waste your time or anything, but can you give me a moment and I will be right back with you.
He gives you a nod, let you walk away. Like,
Tell you what, for your troubles and again not to waste your time, around on me, whatever you would like.
okay. As they,
That's good faith.
yeah, he takes it and like goes over to the bartender, the blonde one.
Thank you for the station.
You can see he orders something, and then there's just a round of drinks that come up.
Okay. One moment, please.
And I go back to the.
Okay, 4 of them?
Hmm?
How many did you say there were?
I never told you how many.
Okay, how many did I see when I looked over at their table? 8?
Whoa.
Oh, shit. All right. Cool.
Do they all have blunderbusses?
Do they?
Well, if they do, you're the captain. They would have the rest of you. You know.
Hemo.
Yep.
You have the biggest blunderbuss of all.
Oh God. I don't.
Well,
I do not.
it seems
Old Faithful.
Yeah. Lil Weezy.
Never
Little
mind.
Wheezy, is that-
Hello, is that what you named it?
No.
Lil Uzi?
so it seems like we made quick work of finding a crew.
Oh, how?
Well, after chatting with,
Yeah, what were you doing with that lady that robbed me blind?
well, you kind of set yourself up for that one. It's a gimmick. See, the pictures move with the never mind. So, a crew. Perrin over there.
Do they run?
Do they
A
what?
crew run.
Yes, they do. A crew run. They run. 8 of them. But they're wondering about the pay, so this is why I come to you.
Yeah.
Seeing as how we have to give up 40% of our bounty at the end of our contract, how much are we willing to pay these people?
To sell us from here to Sladen's?
And potentially back and whatever other...
Nautical
things.
nonsense?
Yeah. Sí, por supuesto.
Who would I want to pay them for that?
1.5% of bounty.
Why are
There's
we
not
talking?
going to be any bounty from there here to there.
Why are we talking in percentages? Why don't you just ask them what their going rate is?
Yeah, so I'll go talk to him.
I go with him.
Okay.
So we're all three going over there? All right.
You guys leave Rusty alone at the table?
Rusty, you want to come with? We're going to go talk about boat stuff.
That'll be right behind you.
Already.
He's well behind us. I lead them over to Perrin's table.
Okay.
Perrin, crew, this is my crew. Hemo,
Hello, he's part of my crew, actually. I'm the captain of the ship. My name's Hemo.
I was getting to that.
This is
my crew.
I just say you're the captain of the ship. Perrin stands up. He gives you a little bow, and everyone else, they tip up their mugs towards you.
How are the drinks, gentlemen?
And you can hear there's mutters. There's mutters like, you hear, thank you, and grunts, and this and that.
This is Rusty, and that is Brutus over there.
You turn
My
around
name is
and
Casos.
you turn around and be like, "This is Rusty," and he's not there.
Are you still at the table?
There's just cricket noises.
When they walked away, I got up and I went up to the bartender lady, the blonde.
Okay.
halfling.
If you see an old man, that's Rusty. You'll know him right away.
As he introduces me, I shake
Slaps
everybody's
back
hand.
his coattails. He's at the piano. This one's for the ladies. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow.
So I have to say,
The arthritis is real.
we last left off discussing what our pay was.
Correct. He's money bags.
I'm gonna kill you
That's
first.
a weird way to make me have to oversell. He's so rich.
We can definitely afford you. We have so much.
Behold, mushrooms.
For our services, we normally charge for all 8 of us 15 gold a day.
Oh, well, thank you very much. And I walk away.
Not even a counter offer. Where are you going?
No, that's way too much.
We had a crew. No counter offer whatsoever.
Just want to point out, you do have a shit ton of money. So
And it's only gonna take us a couple of days to get the slates.
At least a week.
You don't think it's expensive?
Hmm?
It was legit like, oh, thank you guys, and I walk away. We know you never accept the first offer.
15 gold a day apiece?
no,
or
for the group.
Oh, they said
group.
a piece.
I heard that too, and I'm like,
you said a piece. That's
I'm
what
over
I
here
for
trying
all
to...
8
That's
of
what I was like.
us.
I was like, no, fucking all.
15
I was like,
gold
that's so much.
each day.
Each day for the crew.
For 8 of them.
Oh, that's different. I still walked away. I still walked away.
That's like a little less than 5 silver.
Forgive me.
per-
He might have misunderstood you. Is that 15 per day for the whole crew?
Yes.
Okay, excuse me one moment.
Oh no, it's 2
And
gold.
I track.
It's 2 gold.
Hemo down.
Hemo, it's 15 gold for the whole crew per day, not 15 apiece, which is what I'm assuming you thought.
Oh, okay, cool.
Still too much.
I don't know. I'm gonna go talk to other people, see what they're like.
Well, I kind of don't want to waste their time, seeing as how they were highly recommended by the purveyor of this fine
We don't know that lady.
store.
I don't know. Actually, I should probably check before I hire a crew from her to see if there's any type of pirate competition.
By all
With,
means.
What's her name again?
The pirate lord.
Liara.
Lyara?
I don't want to hire the competition to work the ship. Then I have to call him, and he comes to the ship. And he's like, "Oh, you have
Well,
different pirates."
Seeing as how most everybody here is dressed in pirate garb, and they're the only ones that are in.
It's an organized crew, therefore it's different, as opposed to a bunch of scallywags.
Okay, I can go introduce you to Lyara.
But yeah, sure.
Hearing all this, would Brutus know anything about different pirate factions?
No, he doesn't drink anymore.
Would old Brutus know anything about pirate factions?
I mean, you do know there are certain crews of pirates that don't like each other. from what it is, but I mean, we're working on your past is kind of like sketchy for yourself. Like you can't-
Hooks in the barbs. Got it.
Yeah, you can't remember a lot of it. It's still foggy.
Excuse me.
But as you guys are all doing this, you walk up to Lyara as they walk up to the crew.
Look, I leave my drink at the table.
Okay.
I'll be like, excuse me, miss.
Yes.
I'm new here, and I was just hoping, do you have any arcanists, magisters, magicians, sorcerers, wizards in town?
Shooters.
I have to say, not here.
No libraries or any arcanist shops or anything?
Not in this building.
No, not in this building, in this town. Is it just one building?
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
a huge
I
building.
I thought it was just a. Okay.
Oh, no, that's it? This is it? This is it?
Yes.
There's nothing else?
Not even a soothsayer on the table?
Maybe a soothsayer.
If you want to head into town, you can.
I'm also
but-
into holistic medicines, too, if they work.
And she goes, "Oh, really?" And she takes out a little rolled cigarette. As she starts smoking the rolled cigarette, you get a faint smell of it. It's dillyweed.
Totally. Oh, yes. Seems like okay. Well, then.
As she's puffing on it, she hands it. She goes to hand it over to you.
Oh, no,
Roast
thank
beef
you.
dies.
I'm in possession of a beetle.
Can't touch that. Not with Charlie banging on his doors.
Oh well, then if it's just this building, then I'll have another drink.
She turns over, and the bartender's like right there with a drink ready for you.
Which
Thank
colored
you.
hair one is that one?
You see the one with the beard? Yes, tall, skinny.
Yes.
He's my captain. He will take the bill.
Okay.
Thank you. Then I'll go back to the table.
The bartender goes back to his things. You guys see
I
the
didn't
quick
know it was just one
exchange
building. Oh, okay.
with Lyara from Rusty, and then he heads off to his table as you guys are walking towards her.
Oh, hello, gentlemen.
Hey, I'm about to introduce Lyara to Himo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind then, go back to the table. We'll be with you in a moment.
Thank you. I sit down in the chair.
How cold he is.
How cold.
As you walk up to Lyara, I mean, Lyara's just been going back and forth, and she's still tossing these daggers, and the cheers are going up as it's hitting each one of these pictures.
Lyara, one moment of your time, please.
Okay.
This is my Captain Himo.
Hello, I'm his captain, Hemo.
She goes, "Pleased to meet you."
Ashante, and I reach for a handshake.
She
I
holds
believe
out her
that's-
hand.
I believe that's Novish.
Yeah. She holds out her hand like this to you.
Hello. Who doesn't fucking know?
Not expecting.
trying to buy something.
Hey, how you doing? Vigorously to the eye.
So,
I heard that you potentially have a crew that we could procure.
you
I showed him.
Question. What the fuck's the Pirate King's name? Who knows that? I don't have it written down. I should look.
The Pirate
Couple of
King.
ours.
Yeah, ours. Would you happen to know of a another nautical man named Ars?
He runs the Tolovars off the sea. It's a wandering landmass.
I know who he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You looked at me with
She think
confusion.
she was thinking as to why I know him.
I'm just wondering why you're saying his name out loud.
Oh, is that not a thing? It's not allowed?
Should we whisper it? Should we not mention him?
Voldemort.
Well, from what I know, he doesn't like his name being sent out in public.
If I do it 3 times, does he appear?
He did not privy us with that information, unfortunately.
Poof.
Well, I figured if you met him, you would know
brought me here.
from what he has. That you would say that maybe everybody wouldn't want to know where he is.
What does he has?
Is he wanted?
I mean,
Is there someone more secluded who could talk? Because I am intrigued.
you've met Oris, correct?
Yep.
You've been on his city.
Yep.
Yes.
I also
Okay.
I'd like jab him in the side.
So you must. You as a group must be very stupid or very smart.
thank you.
Oh, take the good one.
That one there, and he points to you. She points to you, sleeping. She goes, "I still don't know about him.
He's a tough cookie to crack.
I mean, you have the. Come with me," and she hops off.
To a land
And
of
she just
pure
starts walking
imagination.
towards it. And you can see that there's a set of like golden wooden doors.
All these pirates are fucking gold. It's everywhere.
As she leans up, as she leads up to it, she opens the door, and inside you can see that it is an office.
Just leave Rusty there sleeping.
There.
Alright, yeah.
There.
Fair enough.
You're out there. You're fine.
I thought I was with them.
I'm
I
gonna
went
do
with
a
him.
perception check
No,
inside her
you're
room.
still hanging out with the sailors.
Oh.
This is for the big boys.
I'm gonna do a perception check inside the room to make sure that we're completely
No bugs.
alone. Yes, no bugs.
Okay.
No.
Only
Roll a
the
perception.
Charlie.
Mother!
You can't roll for
Pearl.
shit tonight.
Dude,
If
it
you
literally
drop to 17.
toppled around these 3 numbers and then it fucking landed right in the middle.
8. It looks clear.
Yeah.
Nope. Cool. I don't see any microphones. Yeah, everything seems.
There's one right in my fucking face.
This is Watergate.
This is Watergate.
As she walks in, you see that there's a desk. It's not as tall as the desks that you're used to, especially on your ship. This is a lot smaller. Even when she sits in the chair, her feet are still dangling a little off of the chair.
Swinging it back and forth.
No. She crosses her leg over the other. And she points to the 2 chairs that are in front of you,
Oh,
which are a lot smaller than what you're used
Thank
to.
you. Squeak.
Do I fit? I mean, I'm a cat.
Yeah, you fit, but it's tight.
Tight like a tiger. Your cousin.
As the door clicks shut behind you, it's more on a hinge. Click shut, and she goes, "So, you've met Ars,
Yeah.
and you say his name out loud
Yes.
in
You just did like 4 times.
my establishment, which I can't believe you did it.
We're not dead, are we?
What if somebody from the town was here?
We
What if we
probably-
had a spy?
Very true. But again, he did not privy us with the information that he did not want his name mentioned anywhere.
So,
And
quick
the
question.
way he flaunted himself was very, I own everything-esque.
Question for you.
Right.
I wrestled a Triceratops.
You called him a pirate king.
He called him a pirate king.
Yes.
Yeah.
You called him a pirate king.
I respect the man.
Would you think that people would want to take the pirate king down?
We're
Yeah.
not attempting
There's
to
a.
take him down at all. See, okay, so here's the thing.
Allow me to talk. I have the. You know, like. Yeah, you got it. I
Listen
have-
here,
The only
Squire.
favorite pirate who's not in the
on.
room.
I am the captain. And, like I'm like looking at you like I'm running the boat. Like let me fuck it. I'm the one that got us in this.
He will explain.
I'm sorry. What was your question?
Oh God! Here we go. Here we go.
Cornhole? What?
Why, above everything, would you feel that it was okay to say his name out loud?
I have literally never met you or any of these people before, and I have met him, and he had not once said that his name is not welcome.
Let's pass this.
Passed.
What do you want?
I want to know if you.
What you said you wanted a crew. I gave you a crew, and then now you're asking for another crew.
I want to know if you had any affiliation with him.
Well, if you're talking about being friends with the man, that would be a no. If you're talking about being enemies with him, that would be a no.
You had mentioned about what he has as to why people don't mention his name out loud. What is it that he has?
Well, you've met him, right?
Yeah. You talking about the sore on his lip?
DM broke it.
Oh, you mean that hairy little mole?
Yeah, you're talking about that guacamole.
Well, if you're speaking about the same man as I am, it's a man who has riches beyond everything.
Yeah, yeah.
is in a moving city,
Mhm.
so that no one knows where he's at, and he associates with pirates.
You don't associate with pirates?
You just check your name tag.
Hemo, pirate captain.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck. You don't like pirates?
So,
I said that to her. I was like, you don't associate with pirates?
I do,
Okay.
but I don't have riches,
Okay.
and it's not like I have a moving city.
That is, you got this very fine building.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what do you want?
Okay, so I guess I'll be forthright with you. That is his boat that is on lease to me, and I didn't know if there would be any hard feelings one way or the other if I had procured your crew and had them on his ship. So that is why I inquired.
I don't see any issue.
And that was it. Just wanted to make sure that everything was hunky-dory.
Okay.
Dory.
It's like he's crying in his sleep to us.
Can't scry in this room.
The eye sees all.
So,
I feel like he had something more serious to say about him.
yes. Let's not say his name out in the open,
Okay.
because if people know that you associated with him, you make yourself a target too.
For
Murder.
pirates?
What do you think?
Other devil fruit users?
I'm pretty sure that because of his ridiculous rates and the way he runs his organization, he's probably not liked by most pirates because he's probably swindled them out of loads of money.
Oh, so the other pirates are upset that they weren't as good as pirates.
Was I about right, or am I a little off?
One of the many facts behind the man.
One of the many facts. So this is just the one that's pertinent to us at the moment.
Fraud.
So, we won't say his name out loud.
Yes. I would advise not to,
Okay.
especially not in that city.
In the city. Anywhere outside the city, you know what? We don't know the guy. Hemo, do you understand?
What? Yeah, I understand.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
So, now that we've taught you all a lesson, because I feel like if you did not meet me, you all would be dead. Throwing his name around is not a good thing.
I mean, I could just, I could summon him from the sky if I wanted to.
That's not. That's,
Or we're gonna get that guy. Ours. We need a nuke.
Hemo, do me a favor. Could you cover up the tattoo that you have on your wrist?
That wasn't from our. That wasn't from him.
But the only way, yes, the only
I think
way.
that I just been walking around.
You signed the contract
I'm fucking
and it
running
showed
around
up.
topless, nipples out, giant tattoo of a compass.
Nipples out?
Yeah.
He's yeah. I take scraps from within my bag and fashion him a.
Don't worry about it. Just for a bulk match, get away.
Don't worry that.
Doesn't go away.
It's like disguise self. I can make myself look 3 feet shorter. I can't make this just look gone via magic.
You'd have to change your whole being. That's what disguise self is. You just can't change your arm.
You're better off just putting
It's
the
self.
tunic around here.
It's the whole thing.
Okay. All right.
I tie it around his wrist. Get a bandana. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
what am I going to do with all those loose arms that I have, though? Remember those compasses I collected?
But they're not
No one else
glowing.
remembers that, where I lopped up all those arms?
Yeah, they're not. They're not. Wait,
No one else
why do you
remembers that
lopped up all those?
Yeah,
arms?
where the
Where do you- where do-
Bulk
where-
lopped off like 15 people's compass arms?
Where do you have them? Do you have them around your neck, around your waist, around your?
It's like a hula skirt.
bandana. Okay.
full of just compass
It's like a
arms.
grass skirt of compass.
If anybody asks, we hate him, and this
Hey,
is the
who?
bounty, the guy that we do not speak of.
That was it.
Okay. About your crew. He also had another question. Any other crews that you would recommend? Potentially smaller, larger, more competent than others? I'm pretty sure since you pointed them out first, they're probably your best choice.
I want all dwarves.
And then
Like, dwarves don't even go in the sea, I don't think, like, ever.
Nope, they're not.
I don't think they.
You've only seen one.
What, in the
It was
bar?
Raytig.
I
Yeah,
want
he's dead now.
He's the
I
only
want
one that's
all-
been on the sea.
gnomes or halflings. I want a tight ship.
I want them all shorter than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Just about everybody's shorter than Hemo.
Well,
I didn't RP that. I did.
we said it in his voice.
The smaller the better.
I want all
I'm
kobold
pretty sure with
amalgamations.
the
Yeah, right.
specifications that I had mentioned to you, you gave me your first and best choice.
Yes. I mean,
But
Baron is the best that I have here.
I also have to go with the word of my captain at
And
this moment.
if you want to hire some of the pirates, go ahead. It's up to you.
And they play nice with each other, no problems, no quaffs.
Depends on the pirate.
Quaffs?
I'm educated.
Yeah, I think he was qualms.
Palms?
Quaffs is what my hair is sometimes.
Qualms, quaffs,
Palms
whatever.
with a Q.
Queefs, it's all the same.
El Quefes.
Oh, Quefes. Oh, wait.
Very well then. I thank you for your time and that little,
Stop kicking me. Sorry. I'm trying to sleep.
and that little, history lesson, if you will. Hemo, did you have any other questions, my captain?
Nope, much appreciated. Thank you kindly.
She points to the door. Says, you can go.
Thank you for your time. Oh, how much for the, ale for those gentlemen?
Talk to the bartenders.
Fair enough.
You're gonna get us all assassinated.
I exit.
As you walk out, you open a door. Like as you walk in the door,
A flood
you
of
can see
halfling
that
pirates come to
right where the locks are on the door, both doors, there was a green glow to almost like these jade gems that are in there. As you open the door, the glow just disappears.
Oh, piece of candy.
His stomach just starts glowing.
I do not feel okay.
Something is totally less than chill right now.
I go over to the blonde bartender. How much for their bill? The drinks that I ordered for them.
That would be. As he like looks over and he sees what they're drinking, he goes, "Big gold."
A gold?
Mm-hmm.
And the platinum is 10 to 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. I pull out a platinum and I give it to him. There's the gold for their drinks, and the other 9 gold is for any information that you've heard about the atrocities that happened at Drolis and the whereabouts, if any.
As you say that, we're gonna go on break.
Ooh, buddy! Coming into some spicy mud next week.
So, we will be back next week for our final session of the year.
Oh, really? It's just next week?
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Next week, final session of the year. We will be back. I had the date too.
Sometime between now and the 1st.
We will be back on the 6th. So we'll release that information next week. Again, we'll repeat it. But next week, the 16th, is our final day for the year that we will be streaming. We are taking off for the 23rd and the 30th, but we will have a one-shot that was ran for the holidays. It was pre-recorded a couple weeks ago, and it'll be up on the 25th. So if anybody wants to check it out,
With
it'll
some
be on our
new
YouTube.
faces. There will be new faces.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Some
definitely
familiar
new faces.
faces will not
Yep.
be there, and there will be new faces.
Yep.
Santa Claus is the big bad evil guy.
From there, we have in that one shot, Sadi here was there. We also have 2 people from our Halloween one shot. If you haven't already seen it, go check it out on our YouTube channel. We had Serio or Mike and we had JD here, and then we had our new player, Will. So he was playing too. So, for everyone out there, if you haven't already, if you watch us through Twitch, hit the follow button. If you want to subscribe to us, get to subscribe to us. If you're watching us through YouTube and you want to subscribe to us, hit the little bell, get notified. We do stream these live on Twitch, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday, and we have the videos up by Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time also. So, if you want to go check out social media, just search up 5D1 Gaming. You can find a plethora of what we are on. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Snapchat, we have Dirty Snap, Rusty Trombone. So, we're going to leave you guys with, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, whenever you guys are watching us. I hope you guys have a great time with our videos. See you.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Adios, ladies and gentlemen.
See you tomorrow.